Damn, son, where'd you find this?
There's never been anybody as ruthless. I'm Sonny Liston, I'm Jack Dempsey, there's no one like me. I'm from Nairclaw, there's no one that can match me. My style is impetuous, my defense is impregnable, and I'm just ferocious. I want your heart, I want to eat his children. Praise be to Allah.
Are you saying now, Mike? Mike?
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to quarantine. You know what it is, man.
Son, where'd you find this?
Fat shout to the whole gang green.
Shit, $250,000 in that Louis bag. Shorty wanna do me bad. Get a bitch a do. He put it up in sixes, boo. Double up on that hefty bag. I'm the best dick she had in a long while. Mama say all my songs fail. Mama say all my songs sound provocative. Mommy, how would you know? That shit you do is not marketing. I'm gon' spark again. Pour me cups of crew, get me nice and bite. Pussy like it nice and tight. Cookies like I'm nice and light. Fluffy like them biscuits that my mama, when she pulled them out the oven, smelled them in the air. Bullets fly from everywhere. Betty pull out in heavy gear. Every year I was sitting in the penitentiary. Look at what was sent to me.
Right.
Letters from these bitches saying bigger. You gon' have to go back in for conspiracy. One thing wasn't clear to me. Care to be? How can you niggas prepare to be something you can see? Smell it, touch it, taste. Oh, now mine, let's up the stakes. I gotta be.
Shouts out to everybody got their notifications.
Okay, green.
Big Vision, Lux Vision. Make sure you run them likes and follow me. It's
New York.
$3.99. We back
Jersey.
in the building. You know what I'm
CT.
talking about? Free the wave.
I got a beautiful rain.
Shout out to Dame Breeze, Jolly O'Shea.
I'm not trying to go home.
Big Mike, the ruler.
Yeah, now I'm dipping on that lane. Gotta have a bird driving up the interstate. Then I played in my car, got to break it down and bag it up. Right before I hit the strip, gotta move low when I choke that piff. Got a new flow with a go for fifth. Broke that bitch, make her tell me more. Basement under the deli store. I'm really hard, better corner champ Bailey dog. Pop up on the scene, that's like that nigga on the mission for some cream, reincarnate. Every weekend my mom stay, every weekend she goes to church, knows the earth. Take it from your whiz, man, I know it hurts. When them stones is on the dirt, when them chromes is on alert. Nigga, you better chuck like a G. Nigga, don't be trying to fuck with me, ow, ow. I got a beautiful thing, mommy, I'm just trying to change. I'm in love with you, girl. Love with you, girl. I'm not trying to go home.
Turn me up one time. Make sure y'all run them likes up. Lux Vision, No Vision. I appreciate y'all being here tonight. We back in the building.
Damn, son, where'd you find this?
There's never been anybody as ruthless. I'm Sonny Liston.
We ain't done yet, though. We about to get right to it, man. Shouts out to all my mods in the building. Shouts out to everybody got their notifications on. It's been a few days. We back. Let's get it, though. You feel what I'm saying?
Let's get into this 09 shit. Blow me a dub shit. Let's go, Big Avell.
Yeah, baby, back. Get 'em. Yeah, Desi by my arm reach, Palm Beach, Poland Spring. Gang green is the army, calmly walking to the courtroom, head high, thinking of myself. Louis cover my red eyes. Dear Lord help me, Jesus can be my savior. Major, rich to say my cock got flavor. I got so much.
That's Max B, Ryan Bedford.
I decided to fuck
Max
it up.
B.
Drive a big wheel in my
Blow me a dub.
Got the 53
Oh, 9 version.
Shower got the Beasley. That's my guy from 89. Shouts to my baby mine. Shouts to my lawyers, employers. Uncle Mook from OFO. Kept a nigga rolling. Help me flow the boat. Help me roll the smoke. Hip the DJ. Tell him play some Max B. To do a couple million if you ask me. Actually, I'm in check with my faculty. Maxing back of me in the car seat. Jog Street used to be gripped up. I remember them days like yesterday. For one bar, I can take your breath away. 2 bars to captivate. You hit the 3rd bar, shit get crazy. And by the 4th bar, you'll be wavy. Mama made me, I'm a baby.
Damn,
3rd
son,
youngest
where'd
out
you
the
find
4
this?
bus. I remember the tour bus, Hall bus, Georgia. Shorty drove out to Florida, searching for a wave. Now damn it, look at we all stuck. More sluts continue to support me. Never been to Fort Lee. I was up playing horsey, now I roll cautiously. I ain't trying to sit in that cell. I'd rather be having orgies.
Ow, free the wave. One more time, free the wave.
Damn, son.
Let's get to it. Y'all already know what time it is, man. Big boxing at the dark.
Damn, son. Where'd you find this?
I be here slam, look at him with the brim, sitting on big rims, rocking exotic gym, approaching with caution, grinding and bossing, stunting and flossing, everything costing a whole lot for she. What you gonna do? Cause I'm a problem. How your kin sobbing, lumps in your noggin, knuckles to your face, both jaws throbbing. In it tight, but it's just stacked.
Hopefully y'all got y'all L's ready for this one. Let's get it, y'all.
No love getting shown. You should have left well enough alone. For you find yourself dead and gone. Don't try my homes. It can go there, cause I don't care. This beef, believe me, I don't fight fair. Stump the truth out of lie, punch a hole in the square. Talking all that mess, but are you aware? I ain't scurvy cause I'm right here. We can handle it, yeah.
You want a war, we can accommodate ya. How you step on the news or in the dead page. That's how you folk deal with it.
Let's get to it, y'all. I appreciate everybody tapping in this evening. Big Boxing at the Dark, hosted by the curator, moderator, Mox Lux Vision itself. You feel what I'm saying? Make sure y'all run them lights up. It's $3.99 to support a player.
Damn.
You're now tuned into the...
This.
Never been anybody's rooster. I'm Sonny Liston, I'm Jack Dempsey. There's no one like me. I'm from Nairclaw. There's no one that can match me. My style is impetuous. My defense is impregnable.
What's poppin', y'all? What's poppin'? What's poppin'? I think I'm a little bit too big here. Hold on. There we go. Here we go. Yes, sir. We back in the building, y'all. We back in the building. I've been on vacation, y'all. Been on vacation, man. But let's get right to it. I know what y'all came for. You feel what I'm saying? I know what y'all came for, so let's get right to it. All right, Bedford, it was you here the other night, man. My controller kept dying. I got me I only lost once that night. What's going on with it, big homie? What's going on with everybody that's here right now? Is we gonna find fights? They're heavy. We'll run it at some point. I'll hop on Undisputed and fight you in a little bit here. We'll run it tonight, though, bro. I ain't never had no issue with running back that rematch, man. You want that bad. Trying to catch me while I ain't been playing. You better be on your A game. You feel what I'm saying? August Tanner.
Arena in Midtown Manhattan for a much anticipated main event. 10 rounds of heavyweight action. This should be a good one tonight. Both fighters say they are primed, coming off a very intense and passionate training camp. Raging Bull's ring walk is one of those ring walks where you realize how attentive this fighter is. This is a guy who has his eye on the prize.
Hey, didn't I drop me times I dropped you? You did drop me once, I believe. But I won every round, though. Keep that in mind.
he's been talking about. It's always so interesting to see these opening moments here in round number 1. Scores well to the head with the right hand. Raging Bull's putting forth that hard work he did in training camp there, landing a crisp combination. There's the headshot, but he parries it away. Well timed by Raging Bull. He took a step back, landed the shot.
Exactly what he wanted to do.
Reaching the halfway mark of this round. A crushing two-punch combo by Jackson. Mr. Showtime's the target of a hook. On the mark with the hook after blocking that shot. Jackson smashed up top.
You got this one.
Lands the left after setting it up with a jab. And Mr. Showtime wrecked by a shot upstairs. Comes right back at him with a left hand. Brings a big power punch. It landed well.
When we were talking about getting into the kitchen, he went in there and he tore apart that kitchen.
And this round comes to an end. It is a round that was highly entertaining. These guys really put forth quite an effort.
Well, they both have high engines. They have motors that never stop going.
Here we go. Round 2 is underway. Good block there by Raging Bull. What an excellent two-punch combo by Mr. Showtime. Fires right back at him. Good.
Oh my
solid
goodness.
Right hand land.
They didn't let this bum drop. Let me get him the fuck out of here.
Punch. That back power hand just scored the knockdown. Jackson's going to have to pull himself together here. Now he beat the count, but still a lot of
Man, what?
Yeah, a lot of work because he doesn't have the benefit of his legs. Can't move it.
Man, get the...
Can he get up from this? He's done it before, but can he get up from a second time down? Jackson's back up on his feet. What will he look like in the next few moments of this fight? That's the big question. Very well done by both men to fire off those right hands. Halfway through round number 2. Got to be accurate to send the combination to the body, and he does that. A headshot blocked. And Mr. Showtime's bang to the noggin. That worked out really well, throwing off the right hand after getting tagged like that. Blocks away that headshot. Mr. Showtime's cheek is cut. You can see it's opening up now. Boy, that could be a factor later on. Not what he was looking for. That's a miss right there by Mr. Showtime. Comes right back at him with a left hand. Solid right by Jackson. Mr. Showtime's punch didn't come close. Final 10 seconds. Can you believe that? What a change in momentum. Wow! Oh, he doesn't look good. He just went down, and not the way he wanted it to go.
No, he's standing on the outside, Joe. He shouldn't be standing there. The old timers would say, take a walk around the block.
That's the kind of round that tells you all you need to know about what kind of fight this is. Back and forth action, both guys hurt.
That's the kind of round that you better make sure that you did all your work in the gym, that you're in shape, because more to come.
Very educated jab there by Raging Bull. Showtime's right hand did a nice job that time. That worked well for him. Right to the body. Keeps his hands up defensively, protecting the head. Raging Bulls tagged.
Come on, kid.
Mr. Showtime's doing exactly what you should to be a strong defensive fighter. You got to block those punches away. And coming upon the halfway mark of this 3-minute round. Up top with the right hand. Raging Bulls going with a brand new strategy, and it's pretty simple. Go after it. He went down. Now he's trying to get his opponent.
And it's a funny thing when I see.
And banging away.
Bum ass nigga. Body.
Canvas once again. He's gotten up before. What about this time?
2, 3, 4, 5.
Hard to prepare for a situation like this, but many do. He's been down, and now he's got to survive.
So that's where you're wrong. It's not hard to prepare. It's a must to prepare. If you're a trainer, that's what you do in the gym. You teach a guy, if you're in this situation, this is what you do. You grab on, you move your head, you survive.
Great work offensively, landing that combination by Raging Bull. Look at this. He got banged up real good, but yet he's throwing back punches.
Well, this is where nature can hurt you, because his nature right now is saying, I got to attack back. But right now what he needs is a little experience. He needs to understand not the time to throw back.
Now start around number 4, a chance to look at Teddy's scorecard and get his insight. Takes a step back, then the counter punch by Raging Bull.
Very similar to what you see Floyd Mayweather do. You know, make a miss, pull that shoulder back, and then come right back with the counter.
Well, his opponent is opening up and coming forward, so I would think there's some opportunities that exist.
Yeah, I think some counter-punching opportunities. Opportunities not on the front end, but on the back end.
He took a shot, but he came back with a right hand of his own. Jackson's left, working well that time. Halfway through round number 4. Off to the side, a little swing and a miss going upstairs. That is exactly what the corner wanted to see. A good combination punch by Mr. Showtime. Goes up top with a right hand. Missed the body shot. But off the mark there. That's a forceful 2-punch combo by Mr. Showtime.
Beautiful, beautiful. I want another round exactly like that. This is your fight, all right? You're in complete control of this fight. Look, you're standing straight up. Don't look, but jump.
Good action here tonight. Both guys bringing their best, and both guys meeting each other stride for stride, punch for punch. Tough fight to score here as we're back underway. Super 2-punch combo by Jackson. And Mr. Showtime's doing good damage with the combination punching.
Well, right there's a good example of the benefit of combination punching. You miss the first or the second, the third and the fourth, they land.
That is boxing 101. A nice, crisp combination by Jackson. He returns the favor with a right hand of his own. And now another left. Good shot to the head with that right hand. Still plenty of time to work here in round number 5. Minute and a half to go. Comes right back with some offense of his own. Oh, that's a good hook to the body. Takes one to give one. He comes back with a right hand. And a well-placed combination by Raging Bull. Good clean shot, returning fire. Well done by Jackson. Final 10 seconds of this 5th round. And a sharp counter punch by Jackson. Jackson's timing with his head movement has been ideal. We have not seen his opponent being able to land anything clean up top tonight.
No, because his opponent is not making the proper adjustments. You know, when the head is moving, the body's still there. You can't catch the head. Go downstairs to the body. You paralyze that head. You start to take that movement away. Before you know it, the guy's not quite as elusive.
Oh, he took some damage, but he gave some back with the right hand. Jackson's opponent knows exactly what the game plan can be now. That counter punch landed with some success. Unable to connect by Raging Bull. Jackson's impressing the judges and himself with that right hand. Mr. Showtime's hit by a counter punch there. Good effective work with that straight right hand. Halfway through round 6.
Bitch ass nigga, get you the fuck out of here. Willie Will, what's good? Fuck out of here, nigga. Body.
Damn, son.
Mr. Showtime's fitting end to a very strong night for him.
There is a business component to this game here, this boxing game. And the business component is here. You got to win, but you want to win spectacularly. You want to get people interested, excited. He just did that.
It was a good one.
Shouts out to everybody that's here. Big Vision Boxing After Dark. Let's get it.
Damn, son. Where'd you find this?
Hey, Young Joe, I Am Legend, heavy in the streets. Fuck it, let's get it in.
Main event was popping.
Damn, son. Where'd you find this?
nigga, we got heavy in the motherfucking street, dog.
85 J's. I know how to kill a nigga. 85 ways. Back with the fucking 85 days. Half of them niggas died cause they did not pray. They did not say God. Cater all day. So 85 niggas got 85 days.
KO, what's going on?
I got on 85 J's. When I said a nigga kill you off a hard bout. I was selling dough when Iceberg was a part. Jeans still starch gas. Purple Rolls Royce June. ABG is parked up. Bitches enjoy mode. Crowd will employ me. Chop you up to soy mode. Shine like I'm oily. Burger King broil me. Grand Hustle King, so I'm motherfucking royalty. Knock a nigga off for my homie to show me loyalty. On that cash money shit. I can serve bricks. Money on my mind. Trying to get rich. Bitch, all in the wrist. We ball to take risks. Count money all day. I'm paid for like me. I'm on that cash money shit. 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 That cash DJ Stream. Good rich bitch. Hey look, I am not to be tampered with. I can handle shit. Shots to the abdomen. Now he wearing that pamper shit. Slipping trying to pamper the bitch. The mafia sent her to. AK-87 the clip bust 162 rounds. I'm down sick of you. Cook him like a brick or two. Chop him up double zeros and make a nick of you. Acrobatic and flipping you. Slow by the 52. Earplugs in my ear so you're begging. It's hard to listen to. Ripping you. Awesomely damaging. Couldn't find a nigga body so they buried it.
My bad, y'all. Phone. It's lagging ass shit.
There's another left hand from him.
Shake it off, shake it off. It's all right, it's all right.
That's great stuff. He fires one right back after taking one. Gotta love the work by Gray.
Nice.
Blocks that belt line well. Look at that combination by Gray.
Hey, get out of there. You gotta see that coming, champ. Let's go. You gotta see that.
Count down the final moments of this round. Off target with that hook. The Sandman's last round to me, Teddy, completely ineffective. His accuracy way off the mark, throwing punches, but lost the round.
Joe, talking about being off the mark. If you're
What's going on, Randall?
Lost, you need a map to find your way. He needs a map right now to find his way. He needs some direction.
And now a little combination punching, landing both shots. Nice strike after catching one by the cannon. Able to cover up that gut. The Sandman's putting his punches together now. That's a nice combination. Gray's defense did a good job there, able to avoid that punch. Halfway through this round. The cannon's movement helped out there. He avoided that punch. That was a fine block by Gray. Good way to protect the midsection. The Cannon's showing you that sublime skill right now with that two-punch combo. Straight right was lined up, but he missed. His opponent wanted the body. He wouldn't give it to him. Good exchange. He fires back. Staying away from those headshots with his defense up top. The Sandman's punch is far off the target.
Say, uploaded by Andeezy Accusations. That's what they said about you, Chris?
Keep moving forward. Keep him off balance.
And round number 3 is underway. Nice block that time. It was intended to the head. He gets hit, but he gives it right back. The Sandman's defense is now serving him well. Nice job blocking that punch. Unbelievable work there, landing a 4-punch combo. Very nice work from both men. They each got a shot in. Targeting a left hand down low. He just missed that shot up top. Right to the head with that right. So he decides to go downstairs early on, and I think he'll be happy with that decision later on.
Well, it tells you that he's a well-prepared fighter. His corner came in here with a good game plan. They understood what they had in front of them. A guy that's going to move a little bit.
Fucking connection of his, dog.
Taking the air out of the tires, and later on, he'll be in front of you.
The Sandman's landing a combination here. That's what he does when he's at his very best.
Look at that shit.
Ray's coming up with the answers, avoiding that punch. Ray's getting himself into the mix now, landing that left hand. The Sandman's so dangerous with that accuracy, a 2-punch combination landing. And the round comes to an end.
Connection is ass over there. He need to fix that shit.
Fantastic. Just keep up the good work. Okay, listen. You can throw him off with some head movement. That's it. Just throw him off.
The Cannon's ahead on Teddy's scorecard as we take a peek at those scores for the first time here today. Round number 4 just underway. After 3 rounds, he finds himself up just a round, but nothing really to pull away early on. Teddy, what would you recommend based on what we're seeing here tonight?
Well, 2 aspirin and then go, oh no, actually I would say a little counterpunching would be just what the doctor ordered.
That's a better prescription for him. Oh, a nice 2-punch combo by Gray.
Hey, let's go on that. Come on,
The Sandman scoring with that right hand. Halfway through this round here. The Cannon rocked by a huge hook to the head. Needs to improve that accuracy. Missed with the headshot. The Sandman's combination Combination punching is working well here. A solid left hand by Gray. Gray's giving his opponent headaches here now. He's throwing punches, but he's able to block them away. The Cannon's making this so that it's becoming a very frustrating night for his opponent. I mean, when your defense is that sharp, it can just drive your opponent crazy.
Yeah, it can. First of all, it can start to break down. You know, we always look at the physical things in life and anything. You know, you're pounding a guy and you're going to break the guy down. Hey, if you're just smart, you're slick like this guy, and you're making a guy miss, you start to break him down. He's breaking the guy down that way.
Good action throughout. We'll see if it keeps up in this round of what has been a very even fight.
Look at the lag shit. It's popping.
Good flush, straight left hand. A little head hunting with the right. Sending out the power shot. It was a straight left hand. Good job. It was sudden. It was fast. It was direct by Gray. He tried to nab him up top, but was unable to connect. Seconds to go here in this round. Back and forth they go, each man getting the best of it. Good solid overhand left. Good flush shot upstairs. Perry brings the jab right hand. An issue there, didn't land that straight right hand. An accurate left by Gray. The Sandman's showing you what it takes to be the best in this business. Good, crisp combos. Good defense, just covering up down low. What a great job. He gave one right back in return. Nice work by the Cannon. Just 10 seconds to go in this round.
More than one punch now. More than one punch. Now you're doing good, but I need to see that combination. I need to see them straights, all right? Let's hurt this guy.
Shit, man, when Hadley got hurt, that just fucked up, man.
Sober, tired. He's got nothing left, okay? Just go for the head. Knock him out. Here you go.
The start of the 6th round. The Cannon's done everything that's been asked of him right now. Absolutely everything through the first half of this fight. Can he keep it up? The Sandman's got to be asking himself, at least his corner's got to be asking, can this go on like this? Can we continue to work at
Man, his fucking action ass.
and be this ineffective?
So if he was a painter, he definitely wouldn't be Rembrandt because, you know, they're not clean strokes. They're not strokes that, you know, you look at them and they're paying off for. I mean, he's more like doing finger paints. I mean, he's just throwing stuff at that canvas, and it's not looking real pretty right now.
Get in there, champ.
That's it. That's 1, 2, 3.
Well-targeted left hand by Gray. Gray's the kind of boxer that wants to do just that. Find the target, get the combination working, land both punches. Reaching the halfway point of round number 6. Flush right hand to the head.
Uppercut.
1, Gray. Gray's doing well here with that two-punch combination. Unable to make an impact there by Gray. The Sandman's got to know that things can't continue like this. These middle rounds have not been what he's wanted them to be. He thought he was going to do a heck of a job on the inside, but he's not.
Hey, you know, you mentioned something very, very interesting. You said he's got to know. Yeah, he knows that he's got to be on the inside, but maybe he doesn't want to be. You know, it takes discipline. You know, it takes risk. It takes the ability to accept that risk to be inside closer to your guy, because more stuff's going to come back. Maybe he's taking it the safe way, the easy way, even though that means he's going to lose. He doesn't have enough discipline to win.
Okay? One, two. Don't let him keep his distance from you. I want you to take that range of him.
I got more.
Okay, champ, that's nice work, baby. Real nice work. I don't want to see no one punch. Throwing the uppercut, but I need to see another punch right after. He steps inside, uppercut, hook. Uppercut, finish.
Look at the lag.
Back underway here to live fight action. Tough fight to score. Very, very even. Closely contested bout throughout. Took a go of it to the body, but came up empty. The Cannon's knowledge of the game is showing through. 3 ways to defend. One of them is to block. He did it there well. Gray's keeping his guard up very, very well. Teddy, does it help to have the speed that he has?
Well, sure. Anytime you have speed and you can put it into the equation where whatever you're doing, it has to be technically right, but now you put speed, you're doing it even better. You're doing it at a higher level.
Through the 7th round. The Sandman's putting forth that hard work he did in training camp there, landing a crisp combination. A nice combination. Not hitting his mark there, going upstairs. Coming towards the end of the 7th round, 10 seconds to go. Nice block by Gray.
Keep doing what you do. Keep that jab pumping, then throw the lead right hand. You're winning this fight hands down, baby. Now listen,
You gotta watch the water.
pick his jabs. When he throws a jab, parry it away and you'll...
Listen, he's done. He's done. Move him to the ropes. Stay close.
Teddy's scorecard through 7 rounds. The Cannon's up on Teddy's scorecard, but we know with what we've seen so far, this could change quickly. He's been hit.
Yeah, he has a bad habit, and he's been hit for one reason. That bad habit of pulling back from punches. Every once in a while he does it, he gets away with it, but every once in a while he misjudges the distance, and he gets nailed.
The Sandman's right hand scores well. Jab and a straight right by Gray. A solid uppercut by Gray. Gray's been able to avoid having any of his opponent's headshots landing flush.
And what his opponent has to do, so is make an adjustment. Well, we used to tell the fighters, when a guy's elusive, like this fighter is right now, you have to shorten your punches up. Shorten them up a little bit, have less space to travel. They have a better chance of getting to that elusive target.
The cannon swinging and missing like he's at bat right there. That punch was nowhere near his opponent. Well-placed double jab. Little head knocking with that right hand. There he is zoning in, the old 1-2. A well-placed left hand up top. Well-targeted two-punch combo by Gray. Takes one, but gives one. Good work by the cannon.
He's just beating you to the punch, that's all.
We got it.
You need to throw more. If you're not punching, he is.
That's it.
Jab, right.
You don't need that. No, throw that away.
Deep breath. Good job. Deep breath. You're in control of this fight, but don't get careless out there. Keep boxing smart. Need to capitalize on his misses, okay? I want to...
Back to action here at the start of this round, which is just part of what has been a very evenly fought fight. One of those fights that's going to be very hard to score. Punches and bunches, combination up top. Tried to land that upstairs and was off the mark.
That's what we worked on it.
Graves left, landing well. The Sandman's showing you that sublime skill right now with that two-punch combo. Good right hand. Took a shot, now he gives a left.
That's it.
Good job, it was sudden, it was fast, it was direct by Gray. Pulls the trigger right away with the left hand after getting tagged himself. Gray's well off the mark that time. The Sandman's landing a combination here. That's what he does when he's at his very best. You see how he comes over the top with that left hand. Well-placed shot there. Hits him in the mug with the right.
All day.
The Sandman's work in training camp is now paying off. You see the accuracy, the effectiveness with that combination. Solid left hand to the head. And that does it for this round. The Sandman's corner has to keep him calm. That's the kind of cut that can send a fighter into fits.
Yeah, and a corner man into using crazy glue instead of adrenaline. I mean, that is a scary cut, as you just said.
Good defense upstairs to stay away from that offensive assault.
Come on, Sam.
A little give and take, and here comes the left hand. Ray's at his best when the combinations are landing. He scored well there with that combo. The Cannon's defense, is it ever good? Look at how easy he's able to block those punches. Accurate uppercut after taking a shot of his own. And now he's targeting upstairs. That is a strong uppercut there.
Jump on him right now. Nice, nice.
Little volume punching to the body there. Tucks those elbows in, blocks the body shot.
Movement, champ. Come on.
Oh, and he returns fire with a left hand.
1-2, baby. 1-2. Keep him up.
And he returns on that exchange. Good job protecting himself. Oh, and he's got something for himself, and it's a left hand. He got hit right there, but he also gave one. Solid effort by the Cannon. How about a return to sender with the left hand? This was an easy fight to score from start to finish after that effort.
Well, you never know in this sport with the scoring, but this is one you know.
We're going to know in moments here as we send it up to the ring.
Oh, they gave it to him. This ain't no PC, bro.
This was a sure and steady effort by Gray.
Crazy as fuck they gave him last 3 rounds. Crazy.
Yeah, I don't think he's ever.
Y'all have a PC, but this ain't no PC.
How? Is it going to be knockout or unanimous decision?
Say get on my PC and have a real fight on what? What is the question? On what is the question that you talking about? Get on my PC and have a real fight on what is the question?
Everybody, so glad you're with us. Joe Tessitore alongside Teddy Atlas, and we welcome you to the Mexico City Plaza here in Mexico City for tonight's main event. 10 rounds of middleweight action. This should be a really good matchup here tonight. All that energy that we saw, it almost boiled over at the weigh-in yesterday. Now it gets to explode here in the ring. Iceman's putting forth a great combination there. Good defensive skill with the block by Iceman.
Steady.
Don't stay in one spot.
Good step back counter punch there.
Stay away from those. Come on.
Very accurate two-punch combo by Iceman. Halfway through round number 1. He took a shot, but he gives one of his own, a left-hand sword. Good return fire that time. Tried the hook, didn't get it. Takes one, gives one. The right hand scores well. Zoning in on that gut combination punch downstairs.
concéntrate en él, vamos, concéntrate en él, vamos.
Teamwork in the body.
Ain't working nothing. He losing around doing that dumb shit.
Round number 1. And that's the end of round 1. The Sandman's attitude of being effective and aggressive worked out well.
Yeah, I'm playing online on Xbox, but it's not 360.
Need to cover up more, okay? Now finish with the hook. It's easy. It's right there, wide open, just like we practiced in the gym. Throw a punch.
Here we go. Round 2 is underway. Parries that punch intended to the head. Very nice work to the head. The right hand landed. Blocks that punch. Just doubling up with the jab by Iceman. Showing you some defense there with the block. Reaching the halfway mark of this round. Boy, sharp two-punch combination by Iceman. The Sandman's done a good job there, offensively scoring with that left hand. No, he missed that right.
Do you know who you watching, bro? I'm the guy in the blue and black trunks, man.
He digs in, trying to bank away body shots with the combo. Very effective with the block and then the score. 10 seconds to go in this round. Blocks that punch. A well-placed overhand right. And that's the end of round 2. The Sandman's grasp of real estate is something special. Look how he just stays on the outside early on in this fight and is able to find his target.
Well, you're right, Joe. It's prime real estate for him.
You say OKC has won the NBA championship. I kind of knew that when Hallie went down. We could do this all day, Carl.
Iceman's right hand scores well that time. The Sandman's defense is paying off now. He fires off the combination there and it lands. Blocks it away. Coming to the halfway point of this third round. Oh, he just misses with that headshot. The Sandman's so dangerous with that accuracy. A two-punch combination landing. Good clean shot, returning fire. Well done by Iceman. Right hand over the top, very accurate with it. Another huge shot comes in early on in this fight from him.
Well, he understood that his opponent, Joe, was a slow.
He is so desperate to push. It don't make no sense.
He got hit, but he sends it right back. And you see how he just set the table for that right hand after the jab. Good work defensively
forced him to punch. He made him, he blew it out of him, and then he timed him beautifully.
Iceman's combination punching is working well here.
Showing out for you, you're losing.
And round 3 comes to an end.
Make it a dog fight with him, man. Close the gap and let your hands.
Well, if things continue like this is going to be an interesting stretch run of this fight. Beginning of round number 4. They trade shots. He comes back with a right hand. See, not just one jab. He throws that second one right behind him. Sandman's missing the mark by a mile. That just was nowhere to be found. Good job on the 2-punch combo by Iceman.
Keep pushing.
Iceman's doing a good job tonight on the outside. He's able to score from the outside, keeping a safe distance away from his opponent. Good scoring shot. It was a straight right. And now you can see him doing some fine work here on the outside of his opponent.
You know, and I see a terrible...
That's all you got, pussy? That's all you got?
Because we already know he's going to win on the inside. That's his play. Now he's controlling things outside where it's not supposed to be his play.
The Sandman's doing what every trainer wants to see their fighter do. Land punches and bunches. The combination lands. Good solid right hand he lands there. The Sandman's jab can do so much there. He used it well that time. Crafty counter punching. Oh boy, big shot up top. The Sandman's landed a good solid combination. The end to another very entertaining round in what has been a very entertaining fight.
Yeah, it would have been close if Hallie wouldn't have got hurt. Definitely, fully will.
The fight that just doesn't have the feel of a fight that's going to be a decision win for somebody. Looks like somebody's going to get stopped.
Right from the beginning, they've been fighting with desperation. Like going the decision that you just touched on has not been in their minds at all.
That's great stuff. He fires one right back after taking one. Gotta love the work by Iceman. Well, I don't know if he's hip to the idea of becoming a counter puncher, but I get the sense you'd agree with him.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, he's got the perfect platform, the perfect form for it. The guy's walking in right now, not moving his head much. He can time him, he can counter him.
He has his target, he lands a straight right. The Sandman's the kind of boxer that wants to do just that. Find the target, get the combination working, land both punches. There's a right hand. And you see what he can do when he sends that right to the head. The Sandman's not just
He want that push so bad.
He's landing combination punches like he did right there. Iceman's proving to be elusive. Targets his opponent after blocking a shot. Iceman's right hand working well that time. He scored well. Some serious damage done on that power shot to the head.
Dropped his hand, paid a price.
That's all you got, pussy.
Right hand after he got hit.
That's all you got, pussy. Learn how to put that shit together.
I don't know if he has enough time to
He mad as fuck.
Taking a lot of punishment with the right hand. Teddy, you've said many times, it's where you put your own head when you get hit by those right hands.
Well, one place I can tell you where not to put it, in the middle. And he needs to move it to the left, outside that right hand.
All right, body, head. Hook, uppercut. Keep busy on the inside and keep those hands moving.
Sixth round now underway. Let's see who can really come on here in the second half of this fight. He missed with that headshot. A little something for his opponent after getting tagged.
That's what I like to see. That's my man. Keep fighting. Work your body, kid.
The Sandman's fighting real smart here on the outside. Able to counter that attack. Scored well upstairs with the right hand.
Left and right, left and right.
How about that? He lands a big shot there.
He set the table, and he went and ate.
The Sandman's making for a trainer's dream right now. Picking his shots, Teddy. Selecting when, where, and being very accurate.
Yeah, the old timers would say he's a real sharpshooter. That's exactly what he's doing. He's not missing much.
He scored well after being hit himself.
Yeah, baby, good work.
The Sandman's on the receiving end of those two good hooks to the body. Scores well to the head with the right hand. Nice jabs there by Iceman. Turns over the hook after.
What's going on that Blue Raccoon?
Shot. Iceman's doing well here with this two-punch combination. Nice work with the overhand right. And that's the end of round 6. 60 seconds. That's all they get. Just 60 seconds to deal with the fact that their fighter has an eye that's completely shut.
That's all they need. I mean, that's their job. Now they got to show that they can perform under those conditions.
Oh, you say San Juan? You in San Juan, Blue Raccoon?
As another round gets underway, it gets us thinking, how much more of this will we see? Hard to envision this fight going to distance with how lopsided it's been. Right on the mark with the hook up top. The Sandman's going well with the hook on the inside again. But Teddy, I'm looking at it saying, I can't believe nothing's coming back at him. There's got to be the opportunity there to counter that, right?
There is an opportunity, especially because he's taking a picture a little bit. You know, he's looking at what he does. He keeps doing that. Some flashbulbs might go off right in his eyes, in his head.
Back and forth exchange. Threw the straight right hand, but didn't score with it. Good solid shots with the combo downstairs. And now he's acting like a fighter. Coming back with the right hand after getting scored upon. All out action throughout this round. Let's see how they finish it up. Doubling up the jab now. He gives as well as he takes. You saw it on that exchange. The Sandman's doing exactly what he wants to do. He's an inside fighter, and he's getting right to the inside in these middle rounds.
Yeah, exactly. He knows what to do. See, that half of it is get to where you need to be. The other half is do what you're supposed to do when you get there. He's doing both.
Come on, throw punches now. You got power. Use it. Come on. We're losing this fight.
Here you go.
Let's get back into the fight now, all right? We gotta get into the fight. Let's go. You're stronger than this guy.
You say you gonna play tomorrow when you get home?
Oh, look, good, real good out there. Look at him, he's tired. He's real tired. He's got nothing left. Now listen, I need you.
Teddy's scorecard through 7 rounds. Iceman's trailing by a significant margin. But Teddy, I think he's still a fresh fighter. How do you see it?
That's the problem. I see it the same way. I'd be asking the question, why are you fresh? What do we come here to do? Just to waltz around, or did we come here to fight, to win?
The Sandman's right hand did a nice job that time. That worked well for him. He brings a big power punch, and it landed well.
Well, we've been talking about getting in his kitchen. He went in there and he ate everything.
Iceman showing you what it takes to be the best in this business. Good, crisp combos. The Sandman's doing a brilliant job.
Hey, then what's going on? Happy belated, big dog.
Body!
And of course, his bitch ass glitch quit.
Damn, son, where'd you find this?
What's going on? What's poppin'? What's poppin' with everybody, man? Shouts out to everybody that's here right now. I appreciate y'all coming in on this glitch quitting ass bum. On this Sunday evening. Hot Sunday evening.
Damn,
Let's go,
son,
man. I've been
where'd
gone.
you
I've been on
find
vacation,
this?
but I'm back, man. But you know what, man? Tell everybody put the motherfucking house on me. Let's get it. You feel what I'm saying? About to grab me some water real quick.
Let's go, MLK.
On top of trouble, key on the double. I line out key on the double. I'm truly not the other. Bounce like bubble, when sound like DJ Steve.
I know that's what the fuck y'all niggas been waiting on. Young Dro, I am legend. Turn it up.
On top of trouble, key on the double. I line out key on the double. On top of trouble, key on the double. I line out key on the double. On top of trouble. Key on the double, I line out key on the double. I'm truly not the other. I bounce like rubber, when sound like we suckers. We slam like rubber, and jam like smokers. Diamonds on our nigga like some damn bright suckers. Your girl might fuck us. Don't let us see the swag, don't let us see the jam.
What's going on with it?
Never see the jam. Like I should get choked. 5 blocks in chalk, white like Opie. It's my fam. I be going ham. Hoes got baby like they did Uncle Sam. I'm grinding, living in 4-hour places. My hoes in Brazil, you are my favorite. I'm standing on the block, hustling with a great break. Now my house
We rolling up how everybody weekend been so far.
DJ Scream.
Playtime's up. Tell them put the house on me. They can put the house on me. Tell them put the house on me. Tell them boys playtime's up. Tell them put the house on me. They can put the house on me. Like champion, I hope they know this. I hope they see me. I hope they focus. I fly to Nova Scotia just to cover emotions. I just want a cigarette, then I discovered the ocean. Now full of that block game, 93 octane. Half of y'all niggas working hard for rock game. Like them boys I shot game, like Travis I rock game. I'm still in my
Yes, sir. It's absolutely free 99 to support a player. Shouts out to the homie Blue Raccoon, man.
Anything that can walk on 2 feet. I'm not the average. My style is passive. My fabric is London. Yes, money in abundance. Shit y'all kicking is so redundant. Your skill is an insult. I kill off impulse. They ain't fucking with the nigga now, but he been so. Now picture how that nigga look going against us. True. Tell them boys playtime's up. Tell them put that house on me. They can put that house on me. Tell them boys playtime's up. Tell them put the house on me. They can put the house on me. Start dropping rolls. You really think this nigga playing in the lock and load? Too many haters, I don't know how many Glocks to hold. Too many junkies, I don't know how many rocks to hold. And I don't care how many blocks you sold. Could you really see the future in that green Maybach you drove? No, you died another day. Is it possible? You be dead if you go to school, but you forgot to go. Damn, spectacular. Blowing back to Africa. ATL trafficker. More like Captain. God niggas late like FEMA was to Katrina. And plus y'all old like Funky Cole Medina. My homie played and played, but he didn't make it. Why you looking at us? Shit, we didn't break it. They tried to give us everything, we didn't take it. We some real project niggas, we didn't fake it.
Yeah, I'm trying to figure out what he was talking about, OG.
Tell them put the house on me. They can put the house on me. Tell them put the house on me. Tell them boys play time.
I'm trying to figure out what he talking about a real fight on PC.
They can put the house on me. Tell them put the house on me.
Another heavy in the street banger. Shouts to my nigga Young LA. Shouts to Young Draw, still the best thing smoking.
Sure.
Damn, son, where'd you find this?
Shouts to Dollar DP, shouts to my nigga Clay. JG, the free TIP.
DJ Scream.
Hood, rich.
Heavy in the streets, boy. I'm stacking the bed. I'm facing with me. Buy me a pair of the bitch that I'm weak is African Japanese. I might fuck the dog to fuck it. I clap me.
10 rounds in the middleweight division. Boy, and we expect this to be a big night of action. We spoke with both fighters yesterday. Fireworks anticipated here tonight. Let's see. The Sandman's a guy who you can see is supremely confident in his abilities.
Oh, crap, that video was so long ago. That was so long ago, bro. Did you watch it?
West's on his way to the ring right now, and you can see how excited he is for this one. Opening round scheduled for 10. He did in training camp there, landing a crisp combination. Good job with another left hand. Danger, but still close enough to then land the counterpunch.
Well, that's what happens when you have that kind of experience. You're calm enough to know that range.
A demolishing right hand by Comeback Kid. And now he's targeting upstairs. Well placed, well timed combo up top. There's the combo downstairs. Well, you could see what he wanted to do there, but unable to land that body shot. Comeback Kid's been in this game long enough to understand what has to happen now. You come off a round in which your opponent got to you and got to you well. You have to bounce back. The Sandman's off to a fresh start right now. That last round, he was really shook up, but he looks to be steady on his feet here. And now committing to that midsection as the target with the combination punching. Gets rid of that. It was intended for his head. Good combination with a flush left hook to the body, and then that right hand. Protecting his head well with his guard. Halfway through round number 2. Able to dismiss that body shot. Kid Comeback's able to avoid that punch. Left hook, right hand, well done, especially to the body. Blocking ability is doing well for him there. Nice block by West. Final 10 seconds. Good work with the uppercuts. Nice job there. West's corner better explain to him clearly why he lost that last round. His accuracy was way off.
Well, if you're looking to find change on the beach, you go out there with a metal detector. Well, right now, we need a punch detector. He needs a punch detector. He needs a jab to find the mark.
Right? Got that? You are in control, so take your time.
You gotta watch the water in the corner. Too much.
You have to keep moving.
Number 3 is underway. Comeback Kid showing you a little defensive skill there. Able to move away from that punch. The Sandman's putting his punches together now. That's a nice combination. Oh, and the right hand comes into play by West. West doing exactly what you should to be a strong defensive fighter. You got to block those punches away. And now targeting his opponent with the overhand right. He clearly came in with a strategy here tonight, Teddy. So many times. It's, hey,
he liked that drum.
Yeah, he is banging that drum. That drum happens to be the body. And he figures that he's going to try to move on him. So start doing it early on. And later on, he's going to have a guy in front of him.
The last thing either guy wants to be here, Teddy, is one-dimensional.
The last thing you want to be in anything to be successful is one-dimensional. I mean, if you're a comedian, you don't want to be saying the same jokes all the time. Your crowd's not going to be there. Well, your opponent is going to be there all night long if you do the same thing.
The Sandman's starting to bleed from the nose. His corner should be wary of that.
Keep working the body.
10 seconds to go in this third round. And that's the end of round 3.
Nice, good work. I want to see you double up that jab.
There you go.
Okay? I want to see you double up that jab. Not 1, but 2. have to keep your hands up.
We got it.
Where's your body one? Hit the body.
Round number 4 is underway. A chance to look at Teddy's scorecard. Been an even fight, but Teddy, that's what we expected. It was hard to really say one guy had a distinct advantage going into this fight.
No, exactly. One thing I'm a little surprised about, though, Joe, is on the inside. You know, both guys have been cooperating, kind of making solid agreements not to work. Whoever decides not to make those agreements, I think he's going to start pulling away a little bit.
Teddy, there are opportunities that are here for him, aren't there?
Yeah, counterpunch opportunities, because he's got an opponent who's walking in a little bit. Now he has a chance to start to chuck something back at him a little.
And now we got a fight. He fires back a right hand of his own. Good biting, snapping shot by the comeback kid. Off to the side, a little swing and a miss going upstairs. Here's a moment here as you see the step-back counter-punch where you realize this is the sweet science, not just some raw savagery swinging out there.
Look at the little subtleties here, Joe. What he does is he forces him into a position to stop the punch. And then when he stops, steps back, makes a miss, and comes right back.
Trying to erode away that body with the combination punching. Impressing the judges and himself with that right hand. And you see what he can do when he sends that right to the head. Did you see that? What a powerful hook to the head by Comeback Kid. And that's what fighters do. Pulls the trigger right away after taking one. Come to the end of the round. The Sandman's defense is going to need to shine when he gets back out there. I mean, just look at the close-up of that cut we're seeing.
Yeah, he's got to use his legs. You're right, Joe. He's got to get out there and buy some time for those medicines to work.
See, he's got his guard up really well that time, and it protects his head. Parries that punch away. The Sandman's showing you that sublime skill right now with that two-punch combo. Return to sender. He gives him back one of his own. Jab in the left hand. Halfway into round number 5 here. That is a big right hand after eating one himself. Trying to go downstairs, but off target. How about that left hand? See, the defense pays off as he gets rid of that downstairs. Nice strike after catching one by Comeback Kid. Good block by the Comeback Kid. Comes right back with a shot of his own. Getting rid of that punch from his opponent. Well blocked by West. Combination here. That's what he does when he's at his very best. Up top with the right hand.
Almost done. You had him that round. You're in control. Next round.
So the second half of this fight has now arrived. The Sandman's work in training camp is now paying off. Do you see the accuracy and the effectiveness with that combination? What a great job. He gave one right back in return. Nice work by Comeback Kid. Here's one for you now, he says. Right back with the left hand. that right. Comes right back at him with a left hand. Gets rid of that body shot. The Sandman scoring with that right hand. And now he's targeting upstairs. Comeback Kid showing us a real solid skill set here with his head movement. Teddy, how much of that is just natural athletic ability and instincts, and how much of that is being trained?
Well, most of it's trained well. If I take a guy off the street, Joe, and he hasn't been taught anything, he's going to throw punches. But usually he's not going to have a good defense. That's something that has to be attained. That's something that has to be taught. This guy has been taught good defensive fundamentals.
Goes up top with the right hand. The Sandman's combination punching is just perfect there. 3 punches landing. Comes right back at him with a left hand. Well landed hook by Comeback Kid. That right hand over the top lands flush. Final 10 seconds of the 6th round. Took a shot, now he gives a left. This has been a very entertaining fight. A little time to reflect here at the end of this round. My thoughts being this: I would really be surprised if we go to a decision here. It just has that kind of feel to it.
Yeah, it has a feel to me like going to one of those places where you can eat all the pasta you can for one price, you know? And some guys get carried away. They eat about 5 bowls. Well, these guys, they're going to have a stomachache at the end. Somebody is going to wind up not standing at the end.
A stinging counterpunch after some fine defense by West. Lands flush with the 2-punch combo by the Comeback Kid. Comeback Kid's doing a good job of putting his punches together. His opponent's got to be wondering, how do I stop this?
Well, right now, you made a good point there, because right now his opponent is one-man too much. You know, he's just busy blocking the punches, one-man about the combinations. He's not getting off.
He was waiting for his opponent, just waiting for an opportunity, and he found it. The counterpunch by West at the halfway point of round 7. More than one punch downstairs, that can be damaging. Oh, you see him with the left to the head there? That straight right, unable to connect. The Sandman's so dangerous with that accuracy. A 2-punch combination landed.
Keep working the body.
West is able to land a good, solid left hand. Oh, that's good. Good, solid right hand lands. And that's the end of round 7.
Get him in this round.
7 rounds complete. Teddy's scorecard does have it clearly in one direction. West earned that lead on the scorecard, but his opponent has also done some damage.
Yeah, it hasn't been exactly a picnic. I mean, it started off that way, but the end comes. Just trying to get over things a little bit. Getting a little hairy.
The Sandman's right hand scores well. It's what the old-timers want to see. Combination punching by West.
Move your head.
Takes one, but gives one. Good work by Comeback Kid. The Sandman showing a little bit of a defensive show. Teddy, I'm seeing punches still getting through and splitting that guard.
Yeah, well, that's the problem, Joe, when you put those earmuffs on, but you don't move your head. Some of them are going to get through, and just as important, you handcuff yourself, so your opponent is going to stay in there a little bit longer, knowing that nothing's coming back right away.
90 seconds to go, halfway through round 8. The Sandman's combination punching is working well here. combinations are landing. He scored well there with that combo. Last 10 seconds of the 8th round.
Still not moving enough. Boom, boom.
And this round comes to an end. The Sandman's cutting is going to earn his pay for sure. That is a bad gash.
And I'm wondering what he's using in there. You know, you can only use certain things, Avitine, adrenaline, and thrombus. I'm wondering if he's using legal things right now, because that's the kind of cut that tempts you to use crazy glue.
Dismisses his opponent's headshot. Comeback Kid's defense is now serving him well. Nice job blocking that punch. The Sandman's the kind of boxer that wants to do just that. Find the target, get the combination working, land both punches. You can see he's trying to score up top, but off the mark there. Wow, is he defensively sound. What an impact that left hand just made by Comeback Kid. 90 seconds into the 9th round. Covers up nicely. Big shot he just scored with. Landing himself on the canvas. Knocked down there.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
So he goes down, but able to get up to his feet. Teddy, what should he be thinking about now?
Well, right now, just surviving, but if he survives, then he better figure out why he was put on the floor.
Solid straight right hand. West's on the receiving end of a very good counter punch. Last 10 seconds of the 9th round.
If you don't throw punches, I'm going to stop it. Come on, throw punches.
This is it, 10th and final round as they face off against each other. Well, that's the classic wet noodle foundation right there. He's on wobbly legs.
Yeah, and it's not al dente. It's really wet noodles.
The Sandman's doing well here with that 2-punch combination. He comes right back with some offense of his own. And you see what he can do when he sends that right to the head.
Man, come.
How about that? He goes from being the victim to handing out the punishment.
1, 2.
Sidestepping bullshit.
Down he goes, now up he gets.
And if he wants to stay up, he's going to have to grab on. Kill a little time.
Good block by the Comeback Kid. Left hook to the body, right hand, nicely done. The Sandman's making for a tough target there. He gets away from that punch. Oh, he's hurt right there. He is hurt. You know, his opponent's doing a good job of just being patient now and looking for that one good shot.
Well, you know, the landscape of this business, the history of this business is littered with
Oh my goodness, man. That nigga sidestepped the whole fucking fight. He don't wear down or nothing. Like, get the fuck out of here.
Is over. I don't know why we're always so shocked, but we just are. You'd think we learned by now that anything can happen. welcome to the MGM Grand here on the Vegas Strip in beautiful Las Vegas, Nevada for tonight's main event. 10 rounds in the middleweight division. Great atmosphere here tonight. You talk to everybody ringside, and they expect this one to be a barn burner. Bam Bam's making his way to the ring now, and you can see how focused he is on the task at hand.
Yes, they do, sir. Yes, they do. It's a whole group of. Actually, it's like 1,200 people online right now.
The Sandman's belief that he can overcome anything is showing through.
By the way, welcome to the channel. And if you're new here, make sure you go ahead and run them likes up on me. It's free 99 to support a player. You know what I'm talking about?
Damn, son, where'd you find this?
Round number 1 is now underway. All the talk is done. It is simply time to fight. Able to block that away. It was targeted for his head. That right hand is becoming a crutch. He can just lean on it now. Good counter punch. The Sandman's giving his opponent headaches here now. He's throwing punches, but he's able to block them away. Nice work, great technique, the combo lands. Nice work, the left hand to the head. And coming upon the halfway mark of this 3-minute round. He got hit right there, but he also gave one. Solid effort by Bam Bam. The Sandman's knowledge of the game is showing through. 3 ways to defend. One of them is to block. He did it there well. He just missed that shot up top. The Sandman's putting forth that hard work he did in training camp there, landing a crisp combination. And clicks of the top. And now he scores well with the straight right. Bam Bam's defense, is it ever good? Look at how easy he's able to block those punches. We come to the end of the round. A round that I'm having a tough time trying to think about who won. I can
Yeah,
only
good fight,
imagine
good fight,
what the
bro.
judges are thinking about. Teddy, if there's one thing you look for in a round like that,
Your ass is bouncing around everywhere. I wasn't prepared for all that. It's been like a week since I played, but I will see each other again.
Mark down blue and red corner. What he did early, because sometimes a judge has a tendency to forget what was done early and only go with what went late.
Here we go. Round 2 is underway. Bam Bam's putting his punches together now. That's a nice combination. Turns over that hook and he does damage upstairs. Good exchange. He fires back. The Sandman's showing you that sublime skill right now with that 2-punch combo. Blocks the headshot. That worked out really well. Throwing off the right hand after getting tagged like that.
Move it.
Took a shot. Now he gives a left. The Sandman's landing a combination here. That's what he does when he's at his very best. He gets hit, but he gives it right back.
Nice work. Nice work.
Bam Bam's defense is paying off now. The Sandman's so dangerous miss with that accuracy. A two-punch combination landed. Bam Bam's right hand scores well that time. Able to get away from that headshot with the block. The Sandman's way off the mark. That punch didn't have a chance. And there's the left hand working well for him again. The Sandman's blocking ability is doing well for him there. That right hand serving him well.
Forward.
There's the headshot, but he parries it away. There's a straight right hand. And now he's targeting upstairs. Round comes to an end. And that's one of those rounds, Teddy, that just takes on a certain style, a certain characteristic. And that was a busy one.
Yeah, it was a busy one. Look, Joe,
Yeah, I kind of drained myself a little bit too.
Why do you think that is?
I did that twice tonight. It's this guy I got to try to maintain my shit. Tweez Lamar was popping.
Both guys that are aggressive, both guys that are very confident.
Don't stand in front of me.
There you go.
And round number 3 is underway. He comes back with the left hand again. A headshot block. Bam Bam's got to deal with a cut sheet. The Sandman's combination punching is working well here. Able to cover up along the belt line, blocks that one. Good clean shot, returning fire. Well done by Bam Bam. Good, solid right hand lands. Blocks that belt line well. The Sandman's doing Bam Bam! Stunned, and he is hurt. The Sandman's putting forth a great combination there. Teddy, I think he's going to go. Did you see that? He is not meant for life on the outside there, and he just paid the price. He goes down.
Because he didn't make his mind up. If you're not going to work out in front, get to a distance where you're safe. He stood there at a bad distance. No man's land.
Needs to improve that accuracy, missed with the headshot. The Sandman's really doing a nice job with that hook on the inside there, Teddy. I noticed his opponent squared up a bit, makes for a bigger flush target.
Well, yeah, there's a lot of surface there when you square, and he's finding that surface.
And that's the end of round 3.
Mistake, okay? I want to see that counter hook. Make it pay.
Our first chance to take a look at Teddy's scorecard here as round number 4 is underway. He's committed to that left hand, and it's working out. The Sandman's movement's really helping him out, avoiding that punch. Good shot to the head with that right hand. 90 seconds to go in round number 4. Bam Bam's got to figure out a way to do something different here. I mean, I know he's committed to being a counter puncher, but right now he's giving rounds away.
Yeah, he is, because he's waiting for things to happen that are not happening. You know, he's He's laying back. He's waiting for the guy to walk in. See, to be a good counterpuncher, an effective counterpuncher, guy has to come close to you. But his opponent's staying at a distance. He's not giving him anything to counter.
And he returns on that exchange. The Sandman's is doing very nicely on the outside here in this fight.
Keep moving.
10 seconds to go in the fourth.
Boxing first was popping.
You're looking good. Looking good. And he's tired. Look at him. He's so fucking tired. He's got nothing left. Now listen to me. I need you to double up your punches and keep the lead, all right?
Hey, don't waste energy. But I want you to keep those hands moving. You need to jab. You need to jab. I want to see you double up on the jab. Good movement.
Back to live action now in what has been a closely contested fight. One of those fights that somebody is still waiting to break through and be a difference maker in. Do you see any way in which he can take his opponent's aggression and turn it against him?
Yeah, the perfect way. I mean, boxing 101, counterpunching. You got a guy coming at you, no better way than to change his mind. Make him miss, make him pay.
Just not there, straight right hand off the mark. Oh! Ruined in one instance.
The fight. Shouts out to Andeezy.
Right over.
Damn, son, where'd you find this?
As we saw, he was up on your scorecard throughout the evening. The Sandman's now a winner by knockout.
Listen, you want to win, you want to get to a title, you want to be successful, but you want to make money. And this is one way to ensure you're going to make money, scoring knockouts.
For Teddy Atlas, I'm Joe Tessitore. Thanks for being with us ringside.
I ain't used 19s, bro, because I'm fighting that middleweight. I use them 20s because there's a lot of other motherfuckers running around out here with 20s and shit. Now, when I make my next build, I may explore just running with 19s, but this the same build that I fought with before, Ed Dizzy. No, it ain't. This the one that the chat had built. Yeah, this is the one that the chat had built a long time ago. But I only got 120 on. That's my straight, but I don't know. That's like an unspoken rule to not do that, I guess. But my whole chat said, put that motherfucker up. That was a good fight, man. That still was a good fight, man. Like, I know that ruins the fight. A good fight, man. It's a good fight. We could definitely do it again when I got a character with 19. But while I'm out here running around, these motherfuckers, boy, whew. This dude it's like he be watching me too and be trying to snipe me. That your mom's favorite guy? Your mom's fave? I knew though, after that 5th round though, on some G shit though, I knew he was about to start the combos, he was about to start doing everything.
EA Sports. It's in the game.
Yeah, I'm telling you, this the build that the chat built for me though. That's what I'm saying. I'll show you the stats. He ain't like crazy or nothing like that. He just got it straight maxed out. They made sure of that shit. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, bro. I don't be like too excited unless it's a motherfucker that's just spamming me to death. I don't be too excited about winning no flashes. Yeah, this was that build that the chat had built a long time ago. Cause you remember I was letting the chat build my build. Yeah, this is his stats right here. This is the build that the chat built. You said they weren't cracking me. Hell yeah, I got my block all the way up, my nigga. Got my block all the way up. No, I'm telling you, bro, this is strictly what the chat built for me. Like, they wanted this build. Because you remember when I first fought you, I had a counter puncher. And then they switched. They told me to use the inside fighter. And every day, like when I was streaming, we would I would have different people pick the points. They used to pick my trunks and everything.
Welcome to the Aragon Ballroom here in Chicago, Illinois.
But it was a few people that put me up on game. Like I shouldn't have been running around with a counter puncher.
We are looking forward to
This dude, he's nice. Let me lock in.
Yesterday, a stare down that nearly resulted in a bout breaking out right there. Now they get to do it for real.
Well, main event was a part of main event. Caruso was a part of building this build. Him, the homie Randall, and the Willie Will.
We went over the rules in the dressing room. Let's have a good, clean fight. Touch them up.
They are underway. Scheduled for 10 rounds tonight between these two. Teddy, what should we look for early? We've heard so much about his jab. Is it as simple as that?
Yeah, it is. For him, it is. I mean, not just from the offensive end, the defensive end, and also a rangefinder. You know, it gets the distance that he needs to complete everything else.
The Sandman's putting forth that hard work he did in training camp there, landing a crisp combination. Able to cover up along the belt line, blocks that one. Way off the mark. That punch didn't have a chance. And coming upon the halfway mark of this 3-minute round. The Hitman's movement's really helping him out, avoiding that punch. The Sandman's right hand scores well that time. We're seeing a lot of work to the body here early on by him. Teddy, is that a certain mentality, these guys that commit to being a body puncher?
Yeah, because they understand that the body punching, you know, that's not something that's glorious. That's not something that, you know, like a great left hook on the chin, bang, it gets results right away. They understand that that's something that pays off later, and something you got to start early and stay with.
And clicks of the talk. The Sandman's putting his punches together now. That's a nice combination. End of the round. And that was a very good example of how to be efficient with
No problem, bro. I remember telling you that inside or brawler is the only way. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, bro. Yeah, the whole chat just got me together. But I appreciate you and Dizzy coming over here, though, man, rocking with me, bro. There ain't nothing but love between me and you, bro, on the Fight Night side, man. Like, for real, for real. We started off rocky, bro, but it's all right, man. Like, for real.
Nice work out there. Keep fighting smart and keep it.
Looking at him starting this round right now, coming off a round where he was rocked, and I'm telling you, he looks perfectly good. Sound defense. Good block that time by the Hitman. Nice work, the left hand to the head. Teddy, I don't think he's got visions of sticking around too long. He's landed power punches early.
Yeah, he wants to make it a quick night's work.
Halfway through this round. You see, he's committed to that body work. Well that time. He scored well. Just 10 seconds to go here in the second round. And now the right hand lands because of the work done by the jab.
Yeah, this dude's a fucking
really
clown.
Well, that last round he was accurate. Look at the
I ain't never seen nobody just shoving.
job that time. That worked well for him. Went to the body there, but unable to connect. On the mark with the straight left hand. Well placed jab straight. Listen, everybody likes to see a great knockout shot to the chin. But truth be told, at this stage of a fight, the foundation for winning comes by going downstairs.
It's just like the old timers would say, Joe, you kill the body, the head will follow.
The Sandman's tagged. That worked out really well, throwing off the right hand after getting tagged like that. The Sandman's giving his opponent headaches here now. He's throwing punches, but he's able to block them away. The Hitman's got a way of just getting away from that punch. Go, go! 10 seconds remaining in this round.
You got this one, baby. You got this all day, all day.
And that's the end of round 3.
This is your fight. Don't get lazy out there, all right? Don't get lazy. Winning this fight.
The hitman's up around here after 3 rounds on Teddy's scorecard, but really nobody has distinguished themselves to any great amount so far. The Sandman's showing you that sublime skill right now with that 2-punch combo.
Do you see any way in which he can take his opponent's aggression and turn it against him?
Yeah, the perfect way. I mean, boxing 101, counterpunching. You got a guy coming at you, no better way than to change his mind. Make him miss, make him pay.
Good exchange. He fires back. The Sandman's showing that he's got some defense of his own. He got away from that punch. 90 seconds to go in round number 4. Good shot to the head with that right hand. Jab followed by the straight by the hitman. He just missed that shot up top.
Like this dude, he just pushes the whole time.
He tried to nab him up top, but was unable to connect. Nice block. The hitman's giving his opponent fits right here. His head movement is making for such an elusive target.
Yes, it is. Now the opponent has to make an adjustment. He has to realize that he's finding air more than he's finding any surface up top. So go downstairs to the place that's not moving, down to the body. That'll start to take away some of that head movement.
Back to live action now in what has been a closely contested fight. One of those fights that somebody is still waiting to break through and be a difference maker in. The Sandman's landing a combination here. That's what he does when he's at his very best. Accurate with the straight left. The Sandman's so dangerous with that accuracy, a 2-punch combination landing. Still plenty of time to work here in round number 5. Minute and a half to go. The hitman's throwing lots of punches and not many are landing. But what's that old saying? Hey, you put enough out there, something's going to stick.
Well, at least he's controlling the rhythm. He's keeping control of the pace right now. And at least when you're throwing, your opponent, for the most part, he's being handcuffed a little bit.
Shake it off. It's all right. It's all right.
The Sandman's combination punching is working well here. And now he scores well with a straight right. Needs to improve that accuracy. Missed with the headshot. Last 10 seconds. He gets hit, but he gives it right back. Really fun-looking fight so far here. We've reached the halfway mark. Teddy, your impressions as to what we're going to see in the second half of this fight?
More of the same. I don't think these fighters know how to do anything, at least tonight. They came here with this mentality, and you know what? You can't really change gears at this point. You're going to see more of the same.
Another round, and if it keeps up with the rest of them, they'll be closely contested and hard to score. The Sandman's just punching air that time. His opponent was able to get out of the way. Putting his punches together, landing 2 shots there.
Focus. Focus.
Pulls the trigger right away with the left hand after getting tagged himself.
That's what I want to see. Relax. Come on now, relax. Deep breathe.
And he's really doing a nice job of hitting the mark with the jab.
And that's exactly what he needs. And it's not hard to hit the mark when the mark's coming at you. The right choice of a punch.
Very nice job landing that counter punch, getting away from one that was coming at him by the hitman. Halfway through round 6. And he returns on that exchange. The Sandman's almost looking foolish that time. He was so bad. Really on the mark with that over-the-top shot with the right hand.
Unload right now. More punches, baby. Punches and bunches. Let's see it. Let the fist go. Let him go.
Able to block that away. It was targeted for his head.
Keep moving. Come on. Back to the body.
The hitman's able to land a nice, clean left hand. Jab and a straight by the hitman. The hitman's knowledge of the game is showing through. 3 ways to defend. One of them is to block. He did it there well. And as this round comes to an end, Teddy, you just get the sense that at any point this fight could come to an end because it is being fought with bad intentions.
Yes, these guys are not behaving like guys that are coming here thinking about going to the scorecards. They're letting everything go in every punch.
The Sandman's the kind of boxer that wants to do just that. Find the target, get the combination working, land both punches. Scored well up top. Not hitting his mark there, going upstairs.
Hey, come on.
And he is hurt. Blocks that belt line well. Stunned, but all of a sudden now surviving. Basic but beautiful. Jab, left hand. That's a good block by the hitman. Halfway through this round here. Oh, what an exchange! Able to cover up that gut. To the head he goes with a left hand. Good flush shot by the hitman. Little head hunting with the left. Blocks the head shot. The hitman's defense, is it ever good? Look at how easy he's able to block those punches. The Sandman's impressing the judges and himself with that right hand. 10 seconds to go in the 7th. The Sandman's punch didn't come close. And round 7 comes to an end. This is just a good, solid fight. Yes, he's leading on your scorecard here as we begin round number 8, but there has been some back and forth, some give and take.
His opponent has found some kinks in the armor, namely that right hand over the jab.
A little give and take, and here comes the left hand. The hitman's putting forth an uppercut on the inside. I mean, that is the perfect punch at the perfect place, right on the inside there.
No, it is, Joe. To be a complete fighter, you have to know which punch to pick at the right time. That is the right punch to split the guard. That is where the opening is with that uppercut.
He took a shot, but he came back with a right hand of his own. And now he's targeting upstairs. Well-timed, well-placed uppercut there. And you saw that coming. You said he was waiting for that.
Yeah, what he was doing was he was just pulling that shoulder back a little bit, trying to draw that right hand, pull that shoulder back, be a ghost a little bit, disappear on him, come back with the right hand.
Beat him to the punch.
Tried to land that upstairs and was off the mark. Steps to the side and then lands the counter.
Yeah, disappear on him, and then all of a sudden appear on him.
And you can see he wanted to do that as he holds on there. Targeting that straight left hand.
Not focusing. You're not focusing.
Able to land with the right. Precision work with the left hand by the hitman.
Watch that.
Best combination in the game. Jab with the straight. Good way to protect the midsection. And round 8 comes to an end. The hitman's in dominating form here tonight. He's doing everything he wanted to do, and he's ahead on our scorecards ringside.
Yeah, but don't forget, he's in the other guy's hometown. So don't let up too soon. Don't start partying too soon. You know, still keep doing the things you were doing to get you to this place.
Well off the mark by the hitman. There's the combo to the body. Hard charging with that right hand. The Sandman found that groove. All of a sudden, Teddy, did you see that?
This shit is shoving ass, nigga.
For life on the outside there, and he just paid the price. He goes down.
Because he didn't make his mind up. If you're not going to work out in front, get to a distance where you're safe. He stood there at a bad distance. No man's land.
And somehow, some way, he's going to continue on here.
And if he's going to stay in this fight, now he's got to avoid this opponent like the Black Plague.
And now he brings the left hand upstairs. The Sandman's got something to think about now. He just threw a punch and had one coming right back at him. His opponent scored well with the counter. So swiftly able to turn defense into offense. Nice counter punch.
And what you're noticing here is his opponent is starting to be a little wary of letting his jab go, because every time he jabs, he gets caught.
And makes that nice right angle on that hook upstairs. The Sandman's left now getting into the mix.
Back to the
Nice
body.
work, great technique. The combo lands. Final chance, last 10 seconds of round 9. The Sandman's defense did a good job there, able to avoid that punch. End of that round. And the knockdown was scored. Now, Teddy, the fighter who was floored, how do you treat him? Do you go soft on him when he comes back, or do you get right in his face? What's the way to approach it?
You have to know your fighter. You have to know the temperament of your fighter. Some guys, you know, they just kind of crawl up into a ball and they don't come out of it if you get too strong with them. Other guys, they react well to that. So you gotta know what he reacts to first of all. And the most important thing, you have to get information. Why did he get dropped? You had your right hand down, you got hit the hook, get your right hand up. You'll be okay.
The Hitman's coming out to fight this round after being knocked down in the previous round. Teddy, any idea? Do you think he's recruiting something?
Well, we're going to find out very quickly by looking at his legs. You're going to look downstairs just like you look downstairs in the basement of a house to see whether or not those bricks are in place, or whether or not some of the mortar has kind of disappeared and the bricks are a little loose. You want to see if those legs are stable, if they're firm.
Oh, and he returns fire with a left hand. Halfway through this 10th and final round. The Sandman's doing well here with that two-punch combination. All right, here we go. Last 60 seconds of the fight. Scores with the combo to the head. Targets the hook after blocking that completely one-sided fight. At least that's the way we saw it.
Yeah, I mean, if you saw it any other way, you'd have to put a warning out the next time these judges judge a fight, kind of like on a pack of cigarettes. You know, this could be hazardous to your health. I mean, these guys could be hazardous to your career if they scored any other way.
Here's the official decision.
Straight up.
That's a well-earned victory by the Hitman. And it's nice to see when not only all three judges have it for him, but your scorecard agrees.
Yeah, it is. That doesn't mean I'm going to hang out with these guys and go to dinner with them afterwards, but right now I'm going to...
Glad you've made the decision to be with us. Alongside Teddy Atlas, I'm Joe Tessitore. We're glad to be bringing you action and welcoming you to Chicago and the famed Aragon Ballroom for our main event. 10 rounds of middleweight action. A lot of talk heading into tonight's matchup. Everybody expecting...
Yeah, he cheesed like a motherfucker. All he did was push the whole time.
He did in training camp there, landing a crisp combination. The bully's punch is far off the target. Really good work right there, landing the two punches in sequence by Davis. Two-punch combo by Davis. Good flush shot upstairs. Able to land another power shot early on here, Teddy. Does he have to worry about trying to keep up this pace?
No, I don't think so. If he keeps at this pace, he's not going to be around to worry.
Sending more than one at him now, the combo to the head. Oh, he just misses with that headshot. Last 10 seconds of this first round.
Oh, I see. All business, what's going on?
How you feeling in there?
The Sandman's bounce is back in his step. The start of a new round, coming off a round in which he really took some punishment.
Well, that's what being in great shape will do for you. Also, great experience where he's been through these things before, and he's not panicking.
Good-looking two-punch combination there.
On his side, on his side.
See, that's what you want from his left hand. That's exactly what it should be doing, that left hand by Davis. The Sandman's blocking ability is doing well for him there. Well, supposed to be fighting, but instead he's hugging. His opponent wanted the body. He wouldn't give it to him. Oh, and he's got something for him himself. It is a left hand. The Sandman's doing exactly what you should to be a strong defensive fighter. You got to block those punches away. How about a return to sender with the left hand? Commits to the straight right.
Still got a comment.
Well, he's got the attitude. Something's got to stick. He fires off the combination, and they both do. Good defensive skill. Scores up top with a left. Able to get away from that headshot with the block. The Sandman's recovered nicely here. The start of this round, and he is proving to me at least that what happened in that last round is having no effect on this round. Good return fire that time. Teddy, I've heard you say it many times before, but the better fighters have a wide array of punches.
Yeah, well, you have to, because obviously your opponent is going to adjust to what you're doing. You want to keep them more balanced, stay effective.
Good defense just covering up down low. A well-placed left hand up top. 90 seconds to go here in this round. Good combination to the body. Oh, and he comes back with an uppercut there for getting hit. There's the headshot, but he parries it away. The bully's getting himself into the mix now, landing that left hand. Davis's movement helped out there. He avoided that punch. The Sandman's putting his punches together now. That's a nice combination. Keeping his hands up, getting rid of his opponent's offense. Sharp and accurate 1-2 by Davis. Last 10 seconds of round number 3.
Doing what you're doing. Keep the jab pumping and throw the lead right hand. Winning this fight. You need to capitalize on his misses, okay? I want to see that counter hook.
The bully's out in front as we take a look at Teddy's scorecard for the first time tonight, but they're still in a mode of just feeling each other out. Neither man has taken control of this bout so far. There's a straight right hand. Well, his opponent is opening up and coming forward, so I would think there's some opportunities that exist.
Yeah, I think some counterpunching opportunities. Opportunities not on the front end, but on the back end.
He didn't see that left hand, and it got to him badly. He should really tie up now. And just like that, there it is! Teddy, he goes down, and he was on the outside where he doesn't like to be.
Where he shouldn't be, and he paid a price.
Down he goes, but he's going to continue on, beating the count. Halfway through round number 4. The bully's coming up with the answers, avoiding that punch. Big shot comes crashing home. Up off the deck and now in control. He scores a knockdown of his own.
And he turned it around because when his opponent scored the knockdown, he got a little careless, a little lazy.
Solid left hand to the head. Good job. It was sudden, it was fast, it was direct by Davis. He took a shot, but he gives one of his own. A left hand sword. Able to show you his blocking ability. The bully's left landing well. What an excellent two-punch combo by Davis. The Sandman's really in position to control things in this fight if he can do what he did just there, and that's land a good, solid jab. End of the round of what has been
I ain't fought him yet.
Close and highly competitive fight. Teddy, how do you see this right now?
I see it almost dead even. And I see whoever finishes the rounds, because in these kind of tight rounds, if you finish up good, the judges remember that.
He got hit right there, but he also gave one. Solid effort by Davis. The bully's trying to steady himself in this round after being knocked down in the previous round. Teddy, how much can really happen in those 60 seconds? How much of a benefit is it to a damaged fighter?
Well, a lot has to happen. First of all, physically, you have to revigorate the guy. You know, maybe massage the legs a little bit. Most importantly, get some ice on the back of his neck. You know, get that blood flow going a little bit. Make sure that you revive him a little bit. Get him back to feeling like he's ready to go out there.
Body shots. Keep doing what you're doing.
Reaching the halfway mark of this round. Like a sledgehammer, that uppercut by the bully.
Move your head.
Davis is proving to be elusive. He takes the shot.
Come on, man. How many times could a motherfucker step, man?
And you see what he can do when he sends that right to the head. Davis's right hand scores well. The bully's left now getting into the mix. He missed with that headshot. The bully hit to the head.
That's it, just like that. Keep working the body.
Coming to the end of round number 5, last 10 seconds. The Sandman's defense is now serving him well. Nice job blocking that punch. And that's the end of round 5. You know, Teddy, I'm looking at that cut as he's in the corner now, and it doesn't look good at all. Do you think he thinks he has to go out there and try to win this fight?
Not only does he think it, I think he's right. I think that he probably has very little time left before the referee or the doctor's going to stop this. And he needs to be thinking that way if he's not.
Here's one for you now, he says. Right back with the left hand. Good, clean shot, returning fire. Well done by Davis. Davis is showing you that sublime skill right now with that two-punch combo. The bully's giving his opponent headaches here now. He's throwing punches, but he's able to block them away. Reaching the halfway point of round number 6. Comes right back at him with a left hand. Davis has got that catch me if you can kind of attitude. Daring his opponent at this point to try to land a headshot, but his movement's been so good. His defense is just supreme.
Yeah, it is. He's moving from the waist. He's flipping the straight shots. He's weaving the hooks. He's doing a real magical job in there. But his opponent is making no adjustments at all.
Big shot up top. He really got to him there. The Sandman's landing a combination here. That's what he does when he's at his very best. That's great stuff. He fires one right back after taking one. Gotta love the work by the bully. As we're between rounds now, Teddy, it gives us pause and time to reflect on what he's accomplished. Davis's precision punching has carried this fight.
Yeah, and I'll tell you, it's not because he ate a lot of carrots when he was a kid and he has real good eyesight. It's because he's calm, he has good technique, and that is why he's right on the mark.
Well now to that left hand over the top. Halfway through the 7th round. How about that left hand? A headshot blocked. Oh, he gets hit by a left hand that he had no clue on. Flush right hand to the head. Davis's knowledge of the game is showing through. 3 ways to defend. One of them is to block. He did it there well. Not able to land the headshot. Little head knocking with that right hand. The Sandman's defense, is it ever good? Look at how easy he's able to block those punches. Count down the final moments of this round. 3 minutes gone by in this round.
I need another round.
The Bully's just been more effective, Teddy. When he lands his punches, they're landing flush and they're having an effect.
Yeah, you know, the legend out there for people. It doesn't have to be in boxing either. You know, you can be the boss. You can be the aggressive guy without going forward. And that's what he's done. He hasn't gone forward because he's not made up that way. He stepped back, he's given up range every once in a while. He's counted, but he's been in control.
And thus is enjoying a lead on your scorecard through 7 rounds. Just not there. Straight right hand off the mark. Nice block by Davis. Scored well with the left downstairs. Nice strike after catching one by the Bully. And now he's targeting upstairs. The halfway point of round number 8. Couldn't hit the elusive target with that straight right. Blocks away that headshot. He comes with the straight right hand. Targeting that head with the combination punching. He returns the favor with a right hand of his own. Tucks those elbows in, blocks the body shot. Davis has got to deal with a cut sheet. The Sandman's so dangerous with that accuracy, a 2-punch combination landing. Gets him with the right hand.
Taking too much punches! Hands up!
Able to dismiss that body shot. Well played, straight right hand. And that's the end of round 8. The Bully's well conditioned to the realities of this harsh business of boxing. But even though we know what we've seen out of some ringside scorecards through the years, I'd be shocked if everybody doesn't have him ahead in this fight right now.
Yeah, but never be shocked in this business because you never know with these blind judges sometimes. I hate to say it that bluntly, but time and time again, you just get shocked when you hear the score at the end of the night.
Takes one to get one. He comes back with a right hand. It's tough to assess, but the Bully's cut may look worse than it actually is. I mean, all the blood is spraying everywhere.
Yeah, and I think that's exactly right. And you just wonder, and I know this isn't supposed to play in, but you wonder if the judges in close rounds, if they get influenced by that look.
Oh, he took some damage, but he gave some back with the right hand. Keeps his hands up defensively, protecting the head. The Sandman's combination punching is working well here. Davis is now getting back up off the canvas.
Keep moving. Gotta see those come in.
See, that's some fine defense right there. I love that block by Davis. Just 10 seconds to go in this round.
Keep your hands up. You're throwing punches.
10th and final round underway. Good right hand. There's an excellent combination by Davis. Hits him in the mug with the right. Comes right back at him with a left hand. Comes with the right. The Sandman's doing well here with that two-punch combination. Great movement to get away from those punches. What a great job. He gave one right back in return. Nice work by Davis. The Sandman's putting forth that hard work he did in training camp there, landing a crisp combination. Oh, that's good stuff. Firing right back with one of his own. Good work by the bully.
Davis is going about this in a completely different way. He was knocked down, and now he's abandoned everything that he trained up to this point to do. He just threw the game plan away, Teddy.
Yeah, now there's good and bad to that. The good is maybe he had to make a change because he didn't feel what he was doing was working, obviously, or that it could work throughout the duration of the fight. But the bad to it is also that he's doing something he's unfamiliar with now. And his opponent knows that too. His opponent, I think, is going to get more aggressive.
Takes one, gives one. The right hand scores well.
Weak ass shit.
Of a fight fans fight here, but also the kind of fight that you know there's going to be controversy over the scoring.
Yeah, very close, and the kind of fight where you could be influenced different ways depending on what you like.
Bullshit.
You like a guy who's controlling the outside,
straight up bullshit.
or a guy who goes inside.
Spamming ass nigga. Spamming ass nigga. And they still gave it to him. I had the 2 knockdowns and everything. Look at this.
With the decision, a unanimous decision.
That's what I be talking about.
It was an easy one to score. I mean, he did it fundamentally well. It wasn't just with talent. He did it with the jab. He did it with controlling range, going to the body.
Boost off, dude.
Tessitore alongside Teddy Atlas, and we welcome you to the Mexico City Plaza here in Mexico City. Our main event should be a good one tonight. 10 rounds in the heavyweight division. This should be a good one tonight. Both fighters say they are primed, coming off a very intense and passionate training camp. By Jackson. A well-placed power punch by Jackson. They trade shots. He comes back with a right hand. Right to the belt line. Not getting it done with that straight right hand. See, the defense pays off as he gets rid of that downstairs. Jackson's putting his punches together now. That's a nice combination. End of round one.
Okay?
Here we go. Round two is underway. Well, something's got to stick. He sends the combination to the body. Staying away from those headshots with his defense up top. Now you see the southpaw pulling the trigger with the straight left. Targeting that midsection now with the combo. Zoning in with the overhand left. And right from the start, he's throwing the power punches and landing them.
I think he has a date. He wants to get to it.
A stinging uppercut by Jackson. He got hit, but he sends it right back. Right hand downstairs. You see him with the left of the head there? Halfway through round number two. Lands flush with the combination upstairs. One impact from that uppercut by Jackson. He's committing to the work downstairs. He puts forth the right hand. Not the most accurate uppercut you'll see. Jackson's right hand scores well that time. The combo lands to the head. Targeting the uppercut, and it worked. Final 10 seconds of round number two. Good looking right hand after he got hit. And that's the end of round two. Bad intentions, his commitment to being judicious and effective really worked out well there. The punch that's proven. Mr. Showtime showing you that sublime skill right now with that two-punch combo. Nice work, the left hand to the head. Good fighting, snapping shot by bad intention. Great work offensively, landing that combination by Mr. Showtime. give him a lot of credit for even getting up from that knockdown, but he still has to impress and move forward here.
Yeah, I applaud him. I give him credit, but I also recognize that he's in good shape. That's one of the reasons he got up.
Good block there by Mr. Showtime. Bad Intentions is putting forth a great combination. Well targeted right hand by Bad Intentions. Right back to the gut. Jackson's jammed by an uppercut. He brings it right back. Big shot upstairs. Nowhere close that punch by Bad Intentions. Scored well up top. And this round comes to an end.
You only give me one jab at a time. Jab, jab.
Round number 4 underway. Jackson's only won 1 round, but it was a significant round, Teddy.
Yeah, he scored a knockdown. Obviously, he knows that he got that extra point there. And more importantly, he knows for the future he can hurt the guy.
Bad Intentions is doing what every trainer wants to see their fighter do. Land punches in bunches. The combination lands. Good defense upstairs to stay away from that offensive assault. Teddy, what would you recommend based on what we're seeing here today?
Well, 2 aspirin and then, oh no, actually I would say a little counter-punching would be just what the doctor ordered.
That's a better prescription. And now he's acting like a fighter. Coming back with the right hand after getting scored upon. Little head hunting with the left. And coming upon the halfway mark of this 3-minute round, Mr. Showtime so dangerous with that accuracy. A 2-punch combination landing. Jackson's damaged by a left hand. Bad Intentions is doing very nicely on the outside here in this fight. That was nice. He just drew the punch from his opponent, and then a good counter by Mr. Showtime.
Yeah, like running through the rain without getting wet. Beautiful.
Didn't get it done going to the body there. 10 seconds to go in the 4th. Teddy, making predictions in boxing is often a dangerous task, but I'll make one right here that seems pretty obvious to me as we come to the end of that round here. This fight is going to be a brutal display as long as it lasts.
It's kind of like going and watching that home run contest. Nobody's trying to hit singles or doubles. You know they're all going for the fences.
That's a stinging right hand by Bad Intentions. Bad Intentions is really bringing a lot with that uppercut, Teddy. How much of a factor is the lower body in bringing the power behind this punch?
Well, that's a good question. That's everything. You ever watch Tiger Woods when he's hitting a golf ball? You know, he just drives his lower body through that ball. Well, it's the same thing. With your lower body, you hit, you rotate them, and you just drive that lower body up into your punch.
And Mr. Showtime tags. That is exactly what the corner wanted to see. A good combination punch by Mr. Showtime. Jackson's eye is now cut. Big shot comes crashing home.
Well, you go straight back, and you're going to pay a price. You paid a big one there.
Jackson's combination punching is working well here. Overhand right can be so effective. Really wanted that uppercut, but he couldn't get it. Banking away those body shots. Pulls the trigger right away with the left hand after getting tagged himself. Good work on the outside from him.
And that was set up by his inside fighting earlier. A place where, quite honestly, I expected him to be all night long, but now he's getting the privilege, he's getting the luxury of being able to stay outside a little bit.
To the head he goes with a left hand. There he is from long range using that jab.
So if you're on the outside, say at a picnic, you want to keep those insects away, you use insect repellent. Or you're on the outside as a fighter, you want to keep your opponent away, that jab, that's the way to go.
Solid shot, the overhand left. Not able to connect with the uppercut. Took a shot, now he gives a left. Very nice work to the head. The right hand landed. Oh, he is stunned. He could go down. Oh, and there you go. He just went down. The infighter went out, and now he went down.
Hey, it's okay to go out, but go out the side door. He went out the front door, and as you said, maybe he's paying the ultimate price.
7, 8.
So now the question becomes, after that knockdown, and he has gotten up, how does he survive?
So this is where instincts kick in. You got to start moving that head automatically right now. You don't want to stay in the middle.
He missed by a mile. That wasn't
What?
What a turn of events. What a turnaround. He scores his own knockdown after being knocked down earlier.
And that's where scoring a knockdown hurts you sometimes, because now you think you're just going to walk in and get it again. Well, he walked in, he did get it. He got it.
And now he brings the left hand upstairs. Good block there by Mr. Showtime. Scored well upstairs with the right hand. Nice work with the uppercut. Nicely timed 1-2. Accurate shot, straight right hand comes in. Scored well with that straight left. And the bell rings, signifying the end of the round. Bad intentions is, well, he's back in the corner, which is critical. He's trying to stop the bleeding on that cut. But it's also critical because they need to put forth a new defensive game plan.
Yeah, they have to make sure that they buy some time here and start moving their head, using their legs, tying up a little bit, doing anything to kill the clock and not get caught on that cut anymore.
Fine work with the left hand. He landed well by bad intentions. Mr. Showtime's now feeling the effects, Teddy, of having his opponent punch right through that guard.
Well, he should feel it, because, I mean, look, Joe, it's kind of like standing out in the rainstorm with an umbrella, and all of a sudden the wind's coming, and the rain's coming from the side, and you're standing there under the umbrella and saying, why am I getting wet? Well, you're standing there covering up. The punches are coming from the side. They're coming from all angles. You're going to get wet.
You're not always protected. Bad intentions is able to avoid that punch. At the halfway point of round 7. Pulled the trigger on that overhand left. Scored well up top. They both decide to bring it. That's a forceful two-punch combo by Jackson. Good accuracy with that uppercut. Targeting that overhand left. Right to the head with that right. A little give and take, and here comes the left hand. He saw the uppercut, he took advantage, throwing it out there. Jackson thumped by a left hand. Uncle Mo has a big shot there. Late going here in this round, and he goes down. Can he survive it?
2,
And the round comes to an end. Bad Intentions is in control of this fight with a commanding lead on your scorecard, Teddy, as we start round number 8. He just looks like the kind of guy that's not going to be defeated.
No, he's made up his mind. And he didn't make his mind up, you know, and this is for the young fighters out there, and whatever you aspire to do to move forward. He didn't make up his mind tonight. It was made up way before he got in the ring, and it's showing.
He's getting the payoff. Well, he's on the inside, where many times the punch of choice is the uppercut, and that's exactly what he's chosen to do.
Yeah, and it's the right one. He's in nice and tight. He's got his opponent right in front of him. The opening is right up the middle. No better way to get up the middle than the uppercut.
Now that backhand, the straight left hand, scores well for him. 90 seconds to go, halfway through round 8. Jackson's right hand working well that time. He scored well. He had his eyes set on the uppercut, but was unable to land it.
Relax, come on now, relax. Deep breathe.
Takes one, but gives one. Good work by Jackson. Mr. Showtime's got a little something coming back at him. Counter punch scored. And now we got a fight. He fires back a right hand of his own. Wow, look at that. Trading shots. A stinging uppercut by Jackson. Mr. Showtime's the kind of boxer that wants to do just that. Find the target, get the combination working, land both punches. Bad Intentions has done a good job there offensively scoring with that left hand. And Mr. Showtime stumbled back. He just got solid.
There we go.
Again, unreal.
Now you gotta wonder what the corner's thinking. Are they gonna stop this?
Jackson's ability to get up and survive that knockdown has to be admired. But I don't know if it's going to last much longer here. He's got to be accurate to send the combination to the body, and he does that. He returns the favor with an uppercut. Bad Intentions is able to land a good, solid left hand. Mr. Showtime's doing well here with that punch combination. Jackson's failure to protect himself from that left hand, it's become a big story now.
Yeah, and he has to understand why. He's not controlling distance. He's standing too close in front. He needs to adjust a little further out.
Scores up top with a left. Now a well-placed hook to the head. Nice 1-2 by Jackson. Mr. Showtime's able to land a nice clean left hand. A little head hunting with the right. Smart jab by Jackson. Jackson's left working well that time. Big shot. Can he beat the count?
Oh my God.
Go here, Teddy.
Now I know where they got that saying, falling like a sack of potatoes.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
And that's the end of round 9. We hear about guys being calm and cool when the pressure's on. With that eye completely shut, the pressure is on.
Yeah, this is where you really ultimately being tested as a fighter, as a human being, as a man.
A little something of his own. Blocks a shot and brings back the uppercut. A well-placed left hand up top. He is not in good shape. He could be on the deck in moments. parries that punch intended for the head. And yet another good shot. Wow, he goes down again.
This is going to be called the elevator fight. Up and down all night.
5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
The ref stops the fight. Jackson's night has ended early here.
That's exactly why I be boxing.
He couldn't rise up and beat the count. As we saw, he was up
Exactly
on
why I
your
box.
throughout the evening. Bad Intentions is now a winner by knockout.
Listen, you want to win, you want to get to a title, you want to be successful, but you want to make money. And this is one way to ensure you're going to make money, scoring knockouts.
Alongside Teddy Atlas, I'm Joe Tessitore. Thanks for being with us. We'll see you next time ringside. Joe Tessitore and Teddy Atlas welcoming you to the Royal London Theatre here in London, England for our main event of the evening. 10 rounds of heavyweight action. A lot of talk heading into tonight's matchup. Everybody expecting this to be a great night of action. Opening 3 minutes of this 10-round fight. Committed to the left hand, and it's paying off here. Good job snapping out that jab.
You know, if you're watching Muhammad Ali, you know you need a jab to move on the outside. But if you're coming forward, you need a jab, and there's proof of it.
And he digs in with the jab, cutting down the tree there. Halfway through round number 1. Way to block there. He's showing what a skilled fighter he is with the counter punch.
Well, the old timers used to say when you're calm in there, when you're in control in there, you can make him do what you want. He made him tie his shoelaces right there.
Solid left hand to the head. Gets rid of that. It was intended for his head. Teddy, we hear a lot of people talking about where are the next great fighters coming from. In your eyes, I mean, you're around gyms all over the country, all over the world. Where are they coming from?
Well, Joe, I'll tell you where they're not coming from. They're not coming from football anymore. In the old days, the big guys, instead of going on the football field, somebody would look to make them into the next heavyweight champ. But now they're going to college, they're going to places where they find it a little bit of an easier travel. And we're losing a lot of those athletes.
Mr. Showtime's going with a very efficient work rate in that last round. He chose his spots carefully, Teddy.
Yeah, that's what I like to see. And that's what the judges are supposed to be looking for. You know, not just be overtaken by a guy just going out there like a Mad Hatter and just throwing punches, but placing the punches, strategically putting them in the right spot. Good job.
Super two-punch combo by Jackson. A good block. That's a fierce jab by Mr. Showtime. Devastating blow by Jackson. Right to the body. that body shot. That is a big right hand after eating one himself. You can see he's trying to score up top, but off the mark there. You can see the cut that started above his eye there. What a hook to the head by Jackson. Oh, and he returns fire with a left hand. Solid right by Mr. Showtime. Look at this, another power punch able to land. We're early on in this fight, he's going for it.
Yeah, you wonder if he's got a car waiting outside.
He just missed that shot up top. Jackson's landed a good, solid combination. That worked out really well, throwing off the right hand after getting tagged like that. Jackson's got to be feeling foolish, nailed by a counter punch. Right hand lands flush. This round comes to an end. And Teddy, easy to note here that he wasn't landing a lot of punches. Now he was throwing them up, but it wasn't landing a lot. Is that because of his opponent's defense, or is he just not that accurate of a puncher?
No, it's a combination. First of all, his opponent's pretty slick in there, pretty good at bobbing, weaving a little bit, slipping a little bit, making himself a difficult target, but his punches are a little wide. Needs to shorten them up.
He's committed to that left hand, and it's working out. Good scoring shot. It was a straight right. And you see what he can do when he sends that right to the head. That is boxing 101. A nice, crisp combination by Mr. Showtime. Very nice defensive guard there. He tried to nab him up top, but was unable to connect. Coming to the halfway point of this third round. Well timed by Jackson. He took a step back and landed the counterpunch.
Exactly what he wanted to do.
And oh, what a good, strong uppercut by Jackson. Jackson swinging and missing like he's at bat right there. That punch was nowhere near his opponent. Mr. Showtime scoring with one of the most effective punches there is, landing an uppercut on the inside.
Well, it's the right punch for the right place. The hands up of his opponent, but there's an opening right up that middle, split the guard, and the punch is the uppercut. That's the ticket, and he's going with it.
Jackson's putting forth that hard work he did in training camp there, landing a crisp combination.
Move your head.
Good effective work with that straight right hand. Little volume punching to the body there. And Mr. Showtime's tag. And that does it for this round.
Watch me make those shots. You understand me?
Round number 4 is underway.
Yeah, it was.
Clean sweep. Very accurate with the overhand right. Southpaw right jab, then the left hand. Just a beautiful counter punch by Jackson. Mr. Showtime's putting his punches together now. That's a nice combination. Well, I don't know if he's hip to the idea of becoming a counter puncher, but I get the sense you'd agree with it.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, he's got the perfect platform, the perfect form for it. The guy's walking in right now, not moving his head much. He can time him, he can counter him.
Effective work with that flush overhand right. Look at that combination by Jackson. Halfway through this round. Scores well to the head with the right hand. Clean shot with the right. How about that left hand? He gets off with a combination up top. Up top with the right hand. And round 4 comes to an end. Well, we've seen this before, a fighter with a bad cut, and sometimes a fighter that now has a much greater sense of urgency.
Yeah, right now, if he was gambling and he was in a casino, he's rolling the dice. He's hoping to come up with 7.
Nice defense. Good block by Mr. Showtime. That is a sharp uppercut by Jackson. Needs to improve that accuracy. Missed with the headshot. Mr. Showtime's got a real knack for infighting, and right now he's getting an invitation to do as he pleases in these middle rounds.
Yeah, he's not hesitating. Yes, and he's not hesitating. He's RSVPing right away and saying, okay, I'll take you up on that invite.
And the old 1-2 by Mr. Showtime. Goes up top with a right hand. Scored well with the hook after blocking that shot. Oh, and he's got something for him himself, and it's a left hand. There's the old 1-2. Firing off the uppercuts. Great exchange. Now he's putting his punches together. The combination upstairs.
Nice work on the inside. Good job. Keep that on.
The start of the 6th round. Jackson's corner has to be pleased with everything they've seen so far tonight. Consensus ringside is that this is a one-sided fight, that he's in complete control on the scorecard.
Yeah, well, he's having his way, and it's not going to change unless he gets a little cocky here. He starts looking for maybe one shot instead of putting them together the way he's doing. Maybe it allows his opponent to have a little bit of hope, a little ray of hope, get back in this fight.
Mr. Showtime's putting together punch stats tonight that fall right in line with what his strategy is. Outside fighter, throwing lots of jabs, landing lots of jabs.
Well, what it is the jab is the table setter. And the jab tonight has set up the table where he's been able to eat whenever he's wanted.
Halfway through round 6. Blocks one and then brings his own bazooka.
You're doing great.
Off the target by Mr. Showtime. Jackson's showing you that sublime skill right now with that 2-punch combo. Sets up that right hand with the jab. And there he is scoring with the right hand.
Hey, man, come on now, keep it. Come on now.
aggression here. That's what he does when he's at his very best. Jackson's got to be in control of things after that round. This is a good fight, very good fight. I give his opponent credit, but I do believe he's ahead on the scorecard.
Yeah, but you want to keep that carrot out in front of him. Keep running after something, you know? The worst thing is all of a sudden he thinks he's got the carrot, and he's sitting there, he's chomping away at it, and guess what? The tortoise goes right past him. Or in this case, his opponent gets his hand risen.
Throw punches, okay? Don't walk into it when I'm throwing a punch. Okay, listen. I need you to throw 3 punches.
You gotta watch the water in the corner.
And we are back underway. Another round in a fight that's been very entertaining, but I wouldn't want to be a judge. This is one of those fights that could go either way. Good shot to the head with that right hand. Well, I think a lot of people probably didn't expect this out of him, but I like the way he looks on the outside.
He's an inside man, but guess what? He's got an outside touch.
He got hit right there, but he also gave one. Solid effort by Jackson.
I need to see some head movement, more head movement.
Jackson's so dangerous with that accuracy, a 2-punch combination. Mr. Showtime's now having to deal with a bloody nose, and that can be a real distraction, especially when it comes to your breathing.
Good job, champ.
Halfway through this round here.
You need to keep that head moving.
Good clean shot, returning fire. Well done by Jackson.
I love what I see, baby.
Nice combination, throwing more than one. Both scored there. Good combination to the head. Protecting his head well with his guard. He took a shot, but he came back with a right hand of his own. Now his opponent got away from that uppercut. And we come to the end of the round. Close fight here tonight as we have round number 8 underway. Mr. Showtime's enjoying a slight lead on Teddy's scorecard, but I've been concerned with how much he's been easily tagged tonight.
Well, that's when he goes into that peekaboo. He goes into that peekaboo. He doesn't move his head. He's stationary, and his opponent's been taking what he's given him.
Not hitting his mark there going upstairs. A little something for his opponent after getting tagged. Jackson's eye is really a mess now due to that cut. Now, if you're his opponent, it's got to be the primary target, I assume.
You know, and that's the key word, assume. And a lot of people, a lot of fans do assume that you start aiming at that bullseye, so to speak. But I don't believe in that, because now all of a sudden you throw yourself off a little bit. You start pitching punches to that exact spot instead of just fighting your fight, instead of just letting the jab go in the general direction of the head, set up the other punches. You don't want to get carried away for looking to pinpoint that exact spot.
Nice block by Jackson. Flush right hand to the head. Little head hunting never hurt. Does it with the hook. He returns the favor with a right hand of his own. Teddy, is anything going to change at this point? He keeps getting hit by right hands.
Probably not. Let's be honest, Joe. This is a habit. This is a flaw that was with him in the gym, and it's still with him now. It's not going to change.
Clock counting down here in round number 8. 10 seconds to go. And this round comes to an end. You know, so many times we will advise guests of ours sitting ringside to not wear white. Now you know why. Look at these two bleeding all over the place.
Now you would suggest they bring an umbrella. I mean, it is that bad.
That right hand serving him well. Mr. Showtime showing you a little defensive skill there as he'll move away from that punch. Jackson's opponent landing an effective counter punch right there. How about a return to sender with the left hand? Jackson's combination punching is working well here. He's got his guard up really well that time, and it protects his head. Jackson's right hand did a nice job that time. That worked well for him. Wow, no doubt about it. Affected by that right hand. If I were him, I'd be hanging on a little bit here. Oh, that's got him.
Oh my goodness, man.
Stand up to that combination.
2, 3.
So he is able to get up to his feet after that knockdown. But Teddy, it's what's ahead that's the problem.
Yeah, we're getting a peek right now into his heart, into his soul.
Mr. Showtime's the kind of boxer that wants to do just that. Find the target, get the combination working, land both punches. That right hand serving well. Here it is, the final round of what has been a closely contested battle. Little head knocking with that right hand. Covers up nicely, gets rid of his opponent's body shot. Jackson's doing well here with that two-punch combination. And Mr. Showtime's hit by that counter.
Joe, it's gotten to the point where the corner has to start thinking about much more of this. They have to stop it.
Well-targeted two-punch combo by Jackson. And Mr. Showtime's hit by the right
sweet.
hand. Oh, a big shot comes home for him. He just fought the other guy's fight, and now it's not his fight at all. He is down.
No, he should have been on the inside. He pulled out into a world of trouble, a world of punches.
Jackson's rising back up. That takes some guts. Takes one to give one. He comes back with a right hand. Last dance, last chance. Last minute of the last round. He scored well after being hit himself. Tried to land that upstairs and was off the mark. He has his target. He lands a straight right.
Got that shit
Here's
off.
our ring announcer with the results of what was a very, very good fight. A unanimous decision. Teddy, your scorecard falls in line, and everybody here in the arena knows exactly what happened tonight.
Yeah, this was an easy one. I mean, I think that you would have had a big problem with the crowd, not to mention me, your broadcaster right here.
everybody. So glad you're with us. Joe Tessitore alongside Teddy Atlas, and we welcome you to the New Orleans State Palace Theater for a much-anticipated main event.
Hey, man, I don't be saying that, man.
Middleweights going in.
I don't be saying that. I just let them play the good way they're going to play, man.
Everybody ringside, and they expect this one to be a barn burner.
Let's touch gloves.
Well, they've been waiting for this moment, and now they get it. Round one underway. The Sandman's turning into a star in this sport. Why? Because he has power, the one thing that people want to see. What should we expect to see of that power early on?
Well, whether or not he's fighting a tricky guy tonight, can he come up with a device, a way to take that power and get it to the target?
That's great stuff. He fires one right back after taking one. Gotta love the work by left hook. Good block by left hook. The Sandman's not just loading up. He's landing combination punches like he did right there. 90 seconds to go here in this round. Able to cover up along the belt line, blocks that one. He took a shot, but he gives one of his own. A left hand scores. Left hook's showing you what it takes to be the best in this business. Good, crisp combos. Dismisses his opponent's headshot. Nice strike after catching one by left hook. A well-targeted jab that time.
And that's exactly what you need when you want to stay on the outside. Something to keep you away from your opponent.
Left hook's cornerman not just tending to him physically here, but really trying to give him back some confidence after.
I don't know. Some nights you have you good nights, some nights you don't. I know when you fighting like that, it's a toss-up.
Able to block that away. It was targeted for his head. The Sandman's blocking ability is doing well for him there. He missed with that headshot. The Sandman's getting himself into the mix now, landing that left hand. Reaching the halfway mark of this round. Blocks that belt line well. Blocks the headshot. Wilson's putting forth that hard work he did in training. He gets to him with an uppercut. Oh, man, he's in rough shape after absorbing that blow. The Sandman's being damaged right now. Punch after punch is coming in. Left hook's doing exactly what you should to be a strong defensive fighter. You got to block those punches away. Nice work blocking that, and then an uppercut of his own.
need to cover up. Okay? Believe in yourself.
The Sandman's legs are just fine, thank you. That was the big question. In the last round, he was damaged, but here a fresh start.
You know, Joe, we talk about having a good chin all the time, being able to shake off a good blow, but this is part of having a good chin, being able to recover after being shaken out, after the round before.
Gets rid of that effort. Accuracy an issue there, didn't land that straight right hand. Wilson's the victim of a powerful hook. Left hook's out there just waiting on a counterpunch, isn't he?
Yeah, well, first of all, why is he? Because he knows if he walks in, he's going to get caught. So what he wants to do is, he knows there's basically a guard at that door. He's trying to get that guard to get out of there so he can go through that door.
And coming upon the halfway mark of this 3-minute round.
There you go.
Here's one for you now, he says. Right back with the left hand.
That's where you want to be.
Unable to score with the hook. What a great job. He gave one right back in return. Nice work by left hook. 10 seconds to go in this round. Not able to land the headshot. And round 3 comes to an end. Left hook's enjoying a lead on Teddy's scorecard, the first time we look at the scores ringside here tonight. Although early on here, it's not as if either man is in complete control of this fight.
Teddy, there are opportunities that are here for him, aren't there?
Yeah, counterpunch opportunities, because he's got an opponent who's walking in a little bit. Now he has a chance to start to chuck something back at him a little.
Comes right back at him with a left hand. The Sandman's putting his punches together now. That's a nice combination. Zones in on that overhand right. Off to the side, a little swing and a miss going upstairs.
Keep working the body.
90 seconds to go in round number 4.
Come on, get focused. You're not.
Left hook's well off the mark that time. Comes right back at him with a left hand. Smart counter punch by left hook. The Sandman's showing you that sublime skill right now with that 2-punch combo. Left hook's cut is on the cheek, and you can see that it's bothering him a bit right now. That's something we'll keep our eye on. You can see he's trying to score up top, but off the mark there. Nice block by left hook. Left hook's really making some boxing purists out there put a smile on their face, because his defense has been stellar and so fundamentally sound.
Yeah, well, that's why he always goes rounds, and that's why people think he has an iron chin. I don't know if he has an iron chin, because the chin never gets touched. He's a guy that's always going rounds because his defense is so good.
The Sandman's down on your scorecard. I snuck a peek at your scorecard. He's down on your scorecard, but it's still a close and competitive fight, a fight that he's very much alive in.
Yeah, he is, but he's got to go about it like the fight is up for grabs. He can't start saying, hey, you know, I think I'm a little bit ahead, because that's a good way of getting yourself disappointed in anything in life. He better still go after it. Smart, but go after it.
Oh, that's good stuff. Firing right back with one of his own. Good work by left hook.
Keep working the body. Side to side.
Wilson's missing the mark by a mile. That just was nowhere to be found.
Keep working the jab.
here. That's what he does when he's at his very best. Wilson's nose is now starting to bleed. He gives as well as he takes. You saw it on that exchange. Able to get away from that headshot with the block. Left hooks in a good rhythm defensively here. Teddy, what is that? A credit to his ability to anticipate?
You know, also it's the teaching. Let's give the trainers credit. Of course, let's give his background of the amateurs credit, but he learned how to get away from punches. This is technique that was taught to him.
Final 10 seconds of this 5th round. Nice work, the left hand to the head. He just missed that shot up top. And round 5.
Like this dude, he just sidesteps. Nah, man, that spamming should be garbage, dog. That's garbage. It takes zero skill to do that. Zero skill. I really do feel that way. I can come out here and spam 1,000 motherfuckers, but I don't do that shit. I don't do that shit. That shit weak. Like this dude just want to sidestep the whole time. Look, that's his only move he got. It's annoying to a certain degree. It's either that or you run into a motherfucker with mummy cross block. That's throwing 1,000 straights. That's why I say this game, bro. Motherfuckers fucked it up, bro.
Left hook's giving us a good showcase of defense here tonight, especially up top. His head movement is just sublime.
And his opponent's cooperating with him a little bit because he's getting frustrated. He's looking for that big shot, and he's continuing to miss. He's making no adjustments. A guy's moving his head. You know what you want to do a little bit?
What's that?
Well, you want to feint him a little bit. Make him make a premature move. And then when he moves to either side, then you time him with a punch. Don't just go out there flailing away.
Like, look at that. That's all he's looking for.
Well off the mark by left hook.
That's all these motherfuckers be on here to do, man, is just cheese and spam. It is what it is, man. Look at this shit. Has nothing to do with boxing sidestepping like that. Anything, you gonna go into that hook like you just did.
One of the fastest punches in the game. You see how he just turns over that hook? Left hook's making for a tough target there. He gets away from that punch. Hooks to the head. Little head hunting with the left. Wilson's trainer, you can see working with him right now in between rounds, said, hey, you've never seen anything like the way he works a double end bag.
Say I'm not soon? Why you say I'm not soon, Jason boy? I only fight like that when I got to fight against other fucking people who throw 1,000 straights. That's the problem. Like this guy. He's just going to do that the whole fight.
Left hook's hand speed is the difference here. I mean, that's what that combination was all about.
Yeah, purely speed. He just got off faster, sooner.
And that's what fighters do. Pulls the trigger right away after taking one. Defense can turn into offense. The counter punch by Wilson. Good step back counter punch there.
Beautiful.
Very nice work from both men. They each got a shot in. Return to sender. He gives him back one of his own. Halfway through the 7th round. He tried to nab him up top, but was unable to connect. Pulls the trigger right away with the left hand after getting tagged himself. The Sandman's on the bad end of a flush, solid hook. Good flush shot upstairs. The Sandman's on the bad end of a very impressive hook up top. He fires off the combination there and it lands. Wilson's got to be feeling the sting of that big, powerful hook. Needs to improve that accuracy. Missed with the headshot. Well-placed hook. The Sandman's combination punching is working well here. Just knifing up with that uppercut by left hook. And that's the end of round 7.
Okay?
There you go.
I don't be complaining about nothing. Let them do what they do. They look crazy on the shit. I'm out here boxing. Want to do that? Be my guest. That don't mean I got to fight you because you do that. And that's my whole thing about it. This what fucked up the game. And y'all don't be getting that. It's not complaining. It's the only fucking boxing game that we got is good, and you got goofballs out here that do the same shit over and over. That's why 2K ass now. Look, I'm forced to fight this guy because this motherfucker gonna do the same thing. Look, it's the same shit.
But it can be very dangerous. You throw it from a little too close, you can get counted with that right hand. He's throwing it at the perfect distance, getting full extension on that punch.
The halfway point of round number 8. Sandman's way off the mark. That punch didn't have a chance. How about that? 1, 2, 3. Boom, boom, boom. All landing. Left hook's movement is really helping him out, avoiding that punch. Solid straight right hand. The Sandman's now feeling the after effects of being rocked by a huge hook to the head. A solid left hand by left hook. Comes right back with a shot of his own. Solid hook. And now he scores well with the straight right. And round 8 comes to an end. You can have the best game plan in the world, but when your eye shuts closed like that, everything changes.
The one thing doesn't change, though, and that's the mentality of a warrior. You find a way. You do not give in. You find a way. You concentrate harder, and you see with that one eye what you need to see.
Left hook's got a way of just getting away from that punch. The Sandman's... Oh, Teddy, this has got to drive his trainer crazy because he's leaving himself wide open with these sweeping shots.
Well, you talk about that old saying, leaving the barn door open, and the horses are going to go out. Well, guess what? The punches, sooner or later, they're going to come in.
Not hitting his mark there, going upstairs. Good job on the two-punch combo by Wilson. Halfway through the 9th round. A battering hook by left hook. Oh, he turns it over right into a hook. To the head he goes with a left hand. Tried to land that upstairs and was off the mark. And now he brings the left hand upstairs. That counterpunch was very effective. He scored well. Nice work by Wilson. The Sandman's just punching air that time. His opponent was able to get out of the way. There's the headshot, but he parries it away. Left hook smashed by a hook. 2 minutes gone by in this round. Look Look at their eyes. Look at their faces. Drenched in blood, swollen around their eyes. This is a fight.
It's about who's more determined here, but it's also about who has the greater instincts, because to a certain extent, you're groping in the dark. You're in uncharted waters. You've never been in this kind of condition before. Who instinctively reacts the best?
Oh, they both land flush with uppercuts. And he just turns that hook up top, and it does damage. Took a shot, now he gives a left. Takes one, but gives one. Good work by left hook. Good solid shots with the combo downstairs. Off target with that hook. The Sandman's work rate is impressive, Teddy, but his connect percentage is
Bitch ass nigga. All that fucking stepping.
1, 2, 3.
Wilson's back up on his feet. Let's see what he has now. Fires right back at him. And you see what he can do when he sends that right to the head. Boxer that wants to do just that. Find the target, get the combination working, land both punches. He got hit right there, but he also gave one. Solid effort by left hook. Unable to score with the hook. Who would have ever thought it with two
I should have, especially with that knockdown.
Go to a decision.
Gave it to him. That's what I'm saying.
Wilson's performance tonight was exactly what he was looking for. And
Sidestep, uppercut, uppercut.
Reward. Good, solid effort, a unanimous decision.
Yeah, if he was a pitcher,
Shit is absolutely ridiculous.
Right now, almost a perfect game.
Thanks for being with
Absolutely ridiculous. But I'm about to get up out of here, man. I've been on here for 4 hours and shit. I ain't got time for this shit tonight. I'll play tomorrow. I'll see you guys tomorrow, man. Peace. I appreciate y'all tapping in. I'm out.